Today we are solving an actual murder. Now, if you weren't here last time, the first case, we did one full case last time. I don't think it matters. It doesn't carry across to the case we just started, and all we've done in this case is win a Lawn Bowls championship. However, we haven't gotten our prize because a man decided to get murdered. So now we have to try and solve that. I don't know if we're ever going to get our prize, but also our prize is some kind of artifact, which I don't even think is theirs to give to me. But that's kind of where we're at. I don't think I had anything in my notebook. Oh, actually, let me put my little hat on, which again isn't really going to fit on my head very well because I do have a claw clip, and it's gonna give me a little achy spot on my head. That works. There we go. I don't think I had anything written in my notes about this case because we really weren't learning very much. What's this one called? Does it say? We got the first one right though, I will say. A study in green. Okay. Let's just continue. As per usual, audio should be fine. If not, you can let me know. But I think I put it at the same one as last time, so it should be right. Let me just check. Did I write any notes? Probably not. This is all to do with Proro. Oh, someone called Charles was at the club and found the body, who saw the statue running away. That's right. People in this seem to think that the statue killed the man. And that's kind of it. I also wrote something that seems to say foggy. Who even knows? Who even knows what I was writing last time? It's not needed. And also for anyone that didn't see, for some reason, this Sherlock game specifically has just smolderingly, well, I guess Watson has more of a smolder than Sherlock does, but we have Sherlock, who looks like John Hamm to me. We had a discussion in Discord about this. We were sending all the actors that this Sherlock looks like. To me, it's John Hamm. I now know his name. And yeah, Watson just has this like smoldering look in his eye, and he's really said like 2 lines, I feel like, this whole game. And that's all you need to know. And that now you're all caught up. We're not wearing a hat, but I do hate the hairstyle I gave him, so I might have to put a hat back on, to be honest. Do you give me the warrant? Did we already get the warrant? I think we already got the warrant. Oh, no, hi. I need a search warrant for the country club. Oh god.
Aren't you supposed to be investigating
He
those
looks like
cases
he's
of yours
dying
instead
a little
of bothering me?
Good day to you too, Inspector. I have a small favour to ask of you. A
Voices are
search
echoing
warrant
a
to
hell of a lot.
investigate the murder at the club.
No, no, and no.
He's sweating. Oh, are we going to inspect him now? He does look very ill. Compared to what we've seen him like before. Lack of sleep. Me. With my little panda eyes. Oh, did we not already look at this? Well, I think I guessed it was wine. I guess it saved it at a certain point then. Oh yeah, he had a headache. Also hangover. He was just up drinking all night. But he's in a good mood because he's cleaning his gun. Well, I thought I did, or it auto-saved, but we did, I think, look at him and get the search warrant, but it'll take us like 2 seconds to get back. Ooh, Robin. Woman's handwriting? Letter from I mean, how can you tell it's a woman's handwriting? Just have nice handwriting. Okay. He just had a wild night. Sherlock doing Mackenzie Crook. Wait. I have to alt tab, hang on. Mackenzie Crook. You mean, wait, do you mean, you don't mean Sherlock, do you mean Inspector Lestrade? I was gonna say, this man ain't Sherlock. Because Mackenzie Crook does not look like that.
I should find something else.
But he does look like the inspector.
Robin is currently in town.
I have no idea. And why on earth
He
should you
means
even think that I
he does
might
not
know
mean
that?
Sherlock.
Well,
That
I
guy?
believe I may have solved
Me?
a case about, let's say,
You're free to go back on holiday for another week.
No, it's not what you think. Nothing dishonorable happened. Go on then. Take your
What do you mean? I could see it in Lestrade. I can't see it in Sherlock.
Search warrant?
Oh no, I've got it. I won't need you for a while
Did you
now,
realise
Watson.
you need a
I'll see you
haircut?
later.
Is it getting to that point? It's getting a little bit long and annoying. Okay, so where are we at? Search Club Lounge. Okay, sure. That I need to tell the guy I have the search warrant, and now we're up to where I finished, I believe. Can we can just fast travel to the country club. How exciting. I'm hoping it's nice inside, and there might be snackies. Maybe some free drinks. Either that or it's gonna be really run down in there. Is the man still here? On the floor? No. Oh, everyone's looking at the little... This is where the statue apparently killed a man. This is where the man got killed, and it was just, you know, not taped off or anything, it's fine. Hello. I need to go in the country
Sir
club,
Charles,
please.
I have a search warrant. I would like to take a look inside the clubhouse.
I see. Here's the key. But I do protest.
It doesn't sound like you protest, but sure.
I heard that Zacharias was killed by the statue's spear.
Oh, yeah, we've all heard that story. I'm surprised they're letting people just hang out around here. It's like when they left the harpooned man in the garden shed for like a week. Lovely. Very nice, very fancy. Big chair. Shall I get that for my next desk chair? When I have to replace it, I'll get that instead. Does it have wheels? I think it does. I need one of them. Big old leather chair. You remember now? You've caught up on it? Yeah. They all think the statue did it, because one guy saw a statue run away. Apparently. Dear Sir Charles, please be advised that we have successfully transferred a new trench. Sure. However, the payment period has been reduced to 1 month and the sum of credit of £1,000 due to previous overdue amounts. If you wish to review your account, you should contact the bank manager directly. For Lloyd's Bank. Not Spawn. I wouldn't put it past Sherlock. He's done so many crazy things in his career that if he just had to kill someone so he could just, you know, get a wriggle on with the ceremony, he would. You acknowledge receipt of your item, namely 458 grams of solid gold from a part gold Guatemalan statue. We agree to purchase this item. Monies will be paid within 48 hours from receipt of the letter. Though the transaction is entirely legal, we do assure you that it will remain confidential. Lovely. Maybe Spawn? Maybe soon. Maybe soon, Spawn. If a bank ever sponsored me, could you tell me to just not? I don't need that. Yellingham, as I said in here in front of everyone, you cannot give away this calendar. I want to study it. We have to discuss this matter before the award ceremony. I have already warned the other one of this, from Zach. Good old Zach Greystone.
Charles from Zacharias Greystoke.
Yeah. Love the last name Greystoke, we'll say. Was it like a... What was the calendar? Was it a Mayan calendar or something? Yeah. So the prize for winning the lawn bowls back in the Victorian times was that you just get given a Mayan calendar. Like this relic that you really shouldn't just give to someone. But that was our prize. And it's still sitting outside, actually. For Mr. Olivia, the company director of Royal Parties, to organise the award ceremony for our bowling club's most recent competition. To the estimation of requirements for guest night, 20 cases of champagne, dinner for 40 reserved from the restaurant, a local musical ensemble to provide entertainment, 30 flower arrangements for table decoration, invitation cards for guests. Now this will be quite expensive, but do please allow me a period of grace to settle the payment. No. Alright. We can do some little connectings, maybe. Do we have more clues? Ooh, the music. Was it? Okay. It was a 50-50 on that one. Charles had the time and opportunity to prepare for the victim's visit. Can't remember the name of the guy that was killed. Okay, so Zach was the one that was killed. Good to know. Forget about that. It's like whale music. I know I said that last time, but it really is, huh? Okay. We've learnt very little. I know. I know. Anything else in here? I'm sure it's still outside. I'm pretty sure. It's just on the awards table in the middle of the lawn next to where the guy was found.
I wonder who this man is.
Don't recognize any of them.
Zacharias Greystoke.
That's Zach.
It's Sir Charles Yellingham, the director of the club.
Where's he? Who's this
I
guy?
wonder who this man is.
Where's he run off to? Wait, can I look at more Oh, we are dripping in sweat. Can I look at more pictures on the wall? No, we might have to find out who the guy is and then that's gonna turn green. Our suit looks wet as well. Ew.
These antiques look quite valuable.
More stolen artifacts. This kind of looks like one.
This piece has been cleanly and intentionally cut.
1881.
It appears that it's a part of a gold statue from Guatemala.
Okay, they're just hacking up
Solid
statues.
gold. It's worth a
Sure.
fortune.
That has...
These trunks have just arrived. They're from Zacharias Greystoke's antique collection.
Massive globe. Or is it just a drinks globe? That would be fun.
This metal globe is very impressive.
Puzzle?
Some bits are missing.
Okay.
Some bits are missing.
Okie dokie. They'll be hidden somewhere. Oh, I need to use the darn intuition thing, don't I? Maybe they're in the room somewhere.
The late Mr. Roberts' collection. Interesting. The men who own these collections are all dead.
Okay. You did miss, I will say, anyone that didn't miss the first case, some wonderful times of Sherlock just calling a dead man poor before anything else came to mind. A wonderful moment.
The late Mr. Smith's collection.
Okay. Mr. Smith.
The late
Mr.
Blinkhorn's
Blinkhorn.
The
Sir
late
J.
Mr. Bromsby's
Bromsby.
collection.
I'm gonna guess one of them is the guy on here. Can I point them out?
I wonder who this man...
No. Was it I? Was it tab? Was it B? No, B's the wrong one. There's that darn button you press to go into the grey vision. Q, E. I'm sure, I thought it was I. That's first person. T! It's T. There's gotta be something else around here. Maybe we can just look on the... We haven't really found any secrets yet, you know? But maybe we have to go and do some researching. That's just the key. I guess we can talk to that guy. Charles and Zach own parts of the gold statue. Okay, I'm gonna talk to the guy downstairs. Is it Charles? Is he the one that stood down here? I think it is. You're the only one alive that... I was gonna say, you're the only one alive that hasn't died yet. The brain is not functioning today. Tell me about the collections.
You have a fine collection at your club, with one disturbing thing in common. All the items are from our club members.
And they're all dead. It's looking very shifty. The calendar?
What's this supposed to mean?
Never mind.
I don't know, to be honest. I really don't know.
Sir Charles, you informed me that you
I
didn't
don't know where
why
that
Mr.
wanted me to go.
Greystoke was here at such a time.
That's correct. I have no idea.
It's lying. You did know because there were leaves near the body. No, because of the telegram. That
But
one's
in
that
fact
one's
you
easier.
do. Mr. Greystoke wrote to you about him coming with another person to visit.
Dab it up, Sherlock! Lord
yes,
Boss
that is
Champion.
right. He raised a scandal about the Mayan calendar, so he wanted to see me before the ceremony. But I
I'm
don't know
surprised he
exactly what
hasn't
it was that
somehow
he
gotten,
wanted,
like,
or who
hang
this
on.
other person he
Let me
mentioned
pay
might have
attention.
been.
I'm surprised he hasn't somehow managed to, like, squeeze his prize Mayan calendar into his coat or something, and anytime anyone questions his, he just does the, like, opening of a trench coat. It's like the lawn bowls champion. You're gonna quiz me, the lawn bowls champion, about this? Okay, well that felt like it gave me nothing. Mainly because I probably got the first thing wrong. Can I do that one again?
A murder at my club. What a disaster for our reputation.
Calm down, it was a statue. We can't help that when a statue happens. Oh, you know what? It could be Daffy. That would add up for something like this. I can't go in these. These are all green. I feel like I need to work out who that other guy is. Now, I'm not good at geography. So, there's a piece missing just from the ocean. No, I'm sure there's a little tiny bit there. I think in the middle of the Pacific Ocean. Let me do this thingy. Do I have another clue? I do. The collection has nothing to do with anything? Well. Greystoke's collection was to be bequeathed to the club after his death. So in my mind, someone at the club wanted him dead because they wanted his stuff.
It's a Zacharias.
I'm gonna do another round. I don't believe I found everything in here. I want to say there's like a little secret cupboard, secret door. It's not just one room in this country club. We're like a museum of artifacts somewhere. What does my quest say? See, it still says search the club lounge, so I know I ain't got it all. Can I just touch this? No, I can't. Hi, Shogun! See, he didn't say anything about the pictures of people.
The late Mr.
We have all the people. I feel like we could take these photos and work out which one is in the picture on the wall, right? Here for tea time. Tarami, hello. Because 100% whoever's in that picture is one of the collections. You know? God, how many minutes are we in? And I'm gonna get a walkthrough up. Anything else in these boxes? Gosh.
Some bits are missing. Some bits are missing.
Bits. Bits. Nothing here. I am ooh! This one. Great, that's it. I thought he was going to inspect it for something, but he just makes the gong go gong. What are we missing in here? Can I really not? Look, they're playing lawn bowls. Why can I not look at these pictures? I'm gonna have to get a walkthrough. I'm so confused. Is there something else at the desk that I didn't do? Probably. This one.
Ah, Sir Charles was once a captain in the guard.
Okay. Is that the desk done? No. We can look at all the pictures. Hang on, we're onto something.
The 50th birthday of Lord Stevenson.
Looks like a really fun time. Wait, I found more pictures.
Charles Yellingham has a large family.
I found more pictures that I hadn't found before. I'm retracing my steps. And we didn't read this. This was just sat in here. To Charles Yellingham from Brittany Lovelace. So Charles, our records show that you are once again late, and this is for the 4th time, in paying the credit you have with our house. Any delay in payment results in a fine of £7, 10 shillings. Oof. Studying a proposal, we agree to seizing part of your club's collection and payment of the credit, which will be solved in private auction. All raised monies will be reversed against your credit account.
Interesting.
Oh, he got
The club is
repoed.
unable to pay its debts to the bank.
So they killed a guy to get his collection of artifacts, right? little grey cells. Correct, I think. Charles desired Greystoke's death in order to obtain and sell off his collection. That's where my brain's at. Surely. Can I do any other connections? That was the only new clue, wasn't it? Yes. Yes, it was. What was this one? Oh, he definitely didn't see the statue. He thinks he saw a statue. And then can I look at this and say that this was that, what's his name, who was having a birthday party?
I wonder.
No. Is there more? There's more? How? The desk is green now. I've done everything at the desk. I know that much. Picture of Queen Victoria. Anything by the chess table? I didn't look in this cabinet, but it won't let me. This belongs in a museum. Indy would never. Indy comes crashing through the window. Gets all the artifacts back to where they belong. Plot twist. Indy murdered the man. Should we just do that again? We need Watson. He'd help us. The pic on the wall? What, this one? Not the Queen Victoria one, the photographs on the wall. But I can't do anything with it. Oh, what, I just have to click that it says Expedition to Guatemala in 1881?
I don't think this is a bowls tournament.
Sherlock, come on, man.
The photograph appears to have been faked or damaged.
Terrible. Terrible. I just thought we needed to identify the darn man. Okay, so we need to go take that back to the lab. We don't need to do anything about that. Okay, alrighty. We're off to a really good start today. The brain is working good. Well, it might be very, very important to the case, but we all know that it is going to go in one ear and out the other. So, we'll see if I can solve it without remembering about it. Unless my coffee kicks in which case, cool. Or I might scribble something down. You just realized it's pancake day? I realized that this morning and immediately went, well, I'm having pancakes for dinner. And I did. And it was great. So if you haven't, even if you've had dinner already, you're now obligated to go and make pancakes. You have to. Okay. I see a man. I see the shape of a man.
Zacharias Greystoke.
We're just going to say the same stuff.
This man is.
Good.
It's Sir Charles Yellingham, the director of the club.
Mm-hmm. Oh, but we don't want to click on that this time.
It appears that part has been painted over. I need to find out what's under.
Paint stripper it. Get some solvent in our little pipette. I did see the image, but I can't say I like seeing that necessarily. But I'm glad it was good. I'm glad it was good. You had no pancake stuff? Shame. That was easy. Look at that. It's coming off great. Knew I could see a man there. Do I recognize the man? It's Watson. No. I don't know who the man is. You should always have at least, stuff for one pancake in the house. At all times. In my life, I have to. They are like my favorite meal. Yes. And I just had a load of maple and banana.
Is there anything I can do to help?
Look here.
Right?
There's a person with a swollen eye who was concealed within this photograph. A dispute of some kind, do you think, Watson?
Possibly. But it appears to me a characteristic symptom of a rare tropical disease that is found in South and Central America.
He looks
South
so
America.
mad.
Brilliant, Watson.
Happy to help.
Is it deadly?
Well, there is a
He looked
chance
ragey.
survived.
I shall ask Sir Charles, but who knows what he'll say.
I have an idea. There is only one hospital for such illness. The Hospital for Tropical Diseases. I
Classic.
have friends who work there.
Oh, yes?
Well, the chances are slim, but I'll pay them a visit. If he's in London, they would have seen him.
The Hospital for Tropical Diseases. Specifically. In Victorian time London. Seems just wild to me, but I love it. Let's change our hair. Do we want hair or a hat? I don't love the beard, but I feel like we have to put him in a hat again. We could put him in the bowls hat now he's not bowling. I think he has to stay in his suit or it might get mad at me though. Because I can't just walk around in my morning gown, although I would quite like to try. So let's see what we can do. He is not giving Mackenzie Crook. I don't... Let me pull up a pic. Sorry, have you seen a picture of John Hamm? Let me look at Mackenzie Cook again. I can't fathom how this is meshing. He's the Pirates of the Caribbean guy. His face is quite, like, angular. I don't know, man. You can see Mackenzie? It's just me. It's just me. I can't see it. Maybe you should. It's nice. These better faces. I'd like to know. We went through quite extensively. Is Watson still stood in here somewhere, or is he in his room? I'd like names of what we think Watson looks like. Oh, I haven't come in here since our daughter moved in. Watson used to be in here. She's completely kicked Watson out and like painted and replaced everything in here with her stuff. I don't even know where she is. Probably learning that pesky piano with the neighbor. I'd love for opinions on who Watson looks like. That's not the right button. Because the only one I found was that guy from Vampire Diaries accidentally whilst I was looking for John Hamm. I guess we need to go and talk to old Zach about that one. Yes, double M. Wait, is that a moat? Mackenzie Cook or John Hamm? It's so tiny. That's John Hamm, isn't it? Oh, John Hamm emote. I can't even think what I've seen him in still movie-wise. I had to go through looking for American actors. Like middle-aged American actors. And finding pictures until I could slowly decipher it was John Hamm I was thinking of for the whole stream. So it's probably good that you weren't here whilst I was doing that. Danny DeVito. I'd love if a Danny DeVito type character appeared. Also, we were able to wear our morning gown out. I only just twigged, which is incredible.
Oh, him. But that's poor Mr. Albeit. He died from fever during an expedition to
Albeit,
Guatemala
but
14
what?
years ago. We were searching a Mayan Quiche temple.
Quiche,
but everything
yes.
went wrong. We were unable to enter the temple and the expedition ended in disaster. I'm here, and here is Zacharias.
Oh, I thought this was
And
Zach.
there
No, this is
Bernard
Charles.
Marley, another
Zach's
one.
dead.
He's over there, near the pedestal.
Yes,
By
yes,
the
yes,
way,
yes, yes.
he's the fellow who built that terrible statue. He created it, must have been 10 years ago.
I feel like I need to do a quick scribble of whose name is who. But I just need to remember that guy is Charles. This guy built the statue, whatever your name was. Hey.
The statue of...
No. This guy.
Mr. Bernard Marley, I presume. My name is Sherlock Holmes. I
You're
have
an
to ask
8-year-old.
you about an expedition.
My
to
daughter has
Guatemala.
more brains than
Not
you'll
here.
ever
It's too
have.
dangerous. I'll give you my card. Visit me there where we can talk.
Bernard. He's strutting out. He had a big old hairdo. 8 Grub Street in London. Lovely. Talk to Mr. on Grub Street. Do we not need to? I thought we were going to talk to Charles about that, but okay. Need to learn more about Bernard. Hey, did you not want to talk to me about this picture? Because I'd like to talk to you about this picture, unless I need to join some things together. I think all the ones we were... Oh wait, Watson looks like Nick from New Girl. John Hamm's Baby Driver, Madman. I've not seen either of them, so I'm really confused what I've seen him in. I think I've seen him in some kind of either rom-com or... Is he not in something with Jennifer Aniston, maybe? That's what I was thinking in my mind. Okay, I'm gonna stop. Yeah. Yeah. You should. Was he in 30 Rock? I haven't seen the AbFab movie, I don't think. Was he? I can't think of what he was in 30 Rock. They went on an expedition for the Mayan calendar though. I feel like I've been told before about Baby Driver and I just haven't. What's the premise of Baby Driver? Let's say the curse is real. That's fun to have. You gotta believe in curses and witchcraft sometimes, just have a good time. He was in Travel Man? I probably saw it in that. The Angel Gabriel and Good Omens. The fact that I haven't seen any of these, but it was who I was thinking of the whole time, is great. And then obviously to find, well, I'll tell you what, to start the search to find out who this guy was, I just searched for Jennifer Aniston rom-com movies because I was convinced I'd seen him in that and nothing was coming up for that. So that's when I started going down the line of middle-aged American actors. Was he in... He wasn't in Suits or anything either, was he? I don't even know. I might just have to look at his entire, like, career and see what I think I saw him in, because I really have no idea why he was in my brain. The curse is the killer. Zach was killed by the statue of... No, he was not. Well, good that that's an option. But if we say there is no curse, as I think Sherlock would believe... Oh. So Charles is aware of the curse. He had the perfect opportunity. So Charles is unaware of the existence of a curse. Opportunity doesn't make him a murderer. Well, he begged to differ. And then what if we make this one this one? We haven't figured it out already. Drives for a high scan and he thinks that driving to his muse. I would like that. Does it have a good soundtrack? Shall I just watch it tonight? I still need to watch Frozen. And I still need to watch that other movie that Bert told me to watch that I've forgotten now. I want to say it was Alvin and the Chipmunks, but it might not have been that. What, me? I read Shakespeare for like 6 years in school? I didn't bat an eye at Shakespeare. I ignored Shakespeare in school the best I could. I still want that to be false, and then I want this to say that there is a... No. Change that back. And I want this one to be that he was unaware. And then this one to be Charles could sell any other collection. That doesn't make anything though. Can I put any more clues together? No. There's more to find out. I need to talk to someone about this. Reverend and Kimmy Schmidt. I haven't seen all of Kimmy Schmidt, but maybe it was from Kimmy Schmidt then. Because I was thinking, like, it was more in a comedy setting that I was imagining him, so maybe it was Kimmy Schmidt. Which I need to watch.
A murder at my club.
Yeah.
What a
Who am I
disaster for our
talking to about the photo? Maybe the other police guy, but let's go to Grub Street. Let's go check Bernard. See how he's doing. Hot Frosty. I still need... Well, I didn't know if we wanted to do a Discord watch of Hot Frosty. Which, on that note... Now Tarami's here. Discord movie night. Watching whatever that darn Michael Flatley was. Yeah. We're gonna watch that on Friday. Time to be determined. Although I could imagine we could just do the same time I'd usually stream, but on a Friday and in Discord, and we'll just be in a silent call watching this Michael Flatley movie together. So that's happening Friday. And even because I'm such a good person, if you're not there but you want to be there, there's the Discord link. Just in case. It'll be fun! Everyone has to make popcorn. I implore it. Or they could have like bowls of dried cereal, because that's a great snack to have. Or tiny little mini pancakes all in a bowl with maple syrup. Or like some jelly beans or something. But some good snacks and a ridiculous movie. And it'll be fun. You're just always... You just hear the whisper of a bad movie night, you're ready. Ready to go. But yeah, credit will be given to Tarami for this one because I will be doing nothing except for creating the channel for the night.
Excuse me, where is Grub Street?
I'm not entirely sure, but I think it's the street going up the hill, not far from here.
Okay, you don't have to lie to me. Just tell me you don't know. Don't give me misdirections just because you don't know. Is this Grub Street?
Gumbled Road.
Gumbled. Gumbled Row. Whose house is this? Can we just go in? Hello, I'm looking for Grub Street.
Just leave the post on the doorstep.
You think I'm a postman? Have you seen what I'm wearing? I love that I'm wearing my morning gown and my sports hat. Parading around the streets of London. I'd get robbed immediately. Oh yeah, Heart of the Forest you'd play. You haven't yet, so you were too tired. Friend streamed and said it was good. Not a lot of choices and it was around 3. Oh, so we would just be kind of watching a movie with little to decide on, which is kind of a good
where
thing.
Is Grub Street?
Oh,
But yeah, if you do play it, let me know. I'm still curious about it. But we, as I think Jason pointed out in the Discord, and I did see the other day, that the remaining games that I need to finish the Dark Pictures anthology, each of them are like $2. So I'm gonna pick up both of them, so I have them. So we have a couple of those kinds of games up our sleeve. Ready to go. That's Cranny. Cranny Street. I need to find a hill. I mean, I feel like every movie on IMDb has a score less than 5. Wait, does IMDb score up to 10 or 5? I was gonna say if it's 5, I'm like, isn't that good? Rotten Tomatoes is 5, I think. That's Keaton Street. I ain't seeing any hills. He should have drawn me a little mini map. It is one of the movies. I'm glad you followed through with that. Hey,
Excuse me,
where's
where is
Grub
Grub
Street?
Street?
Help me.
It's that way.
Oh, 5 out of 10, 5 out of 10. I have played The Quarry. I played it when it first came out. I bought it on release and played it by myself because I was not in the content game at that point. And I enjoyed it. And I'm not against replaying it for stream, but I still remember the storyline very well, so things aren't a surprise for me. And I feel like I don't know. If you guys hadn't seen it, cool. But for me, I'm just kind of like, I can't really add to this because I've already know what's going to happen. Unless it's just a case of, well, I'm going to try and kill whoever I feel like this time. Oh, there's a hill. We found a hill. Look at that. Lovely. Oh, perfect. You have just a whole folder of, like, below 5 on your desktop. Oh, a hook. That's a very precarious hook. Bernard Marley Foundry. Number 8. We found it. Content. Hey, we like the Dark Pictures ones. What was it? No, we need all of them. We need as many as possible. We can just push him in.
Hello there, my man. Is your boss in?
My man!
he's in his
Hi!
office. It's the door near the female statue in the corner of the workshop.
Perfect, thank you. What's this?
Fresh scratches.
Very scratched up. Oh. Where's the female statue? That's the female statue. I don't know what the hell this is wrong trousers territory here. But in bull form.
Something large and heavy was dragged here.
Interesting. Very interesting. We have 2 games left. We have House of Ashes and then the 4th one. Which I always forget the
You
name
must
of.
forgive my escape at the club. It
And I'll be
wasn't a
buying
safe place to
both.
talk.
And it's safer here.
Yes, better here. Not my office. I have secured my foundry, you know.
Huh, reassuring.
Why is it safer out here than your office?
Did
Sorry?
you know Zacharias Greystoke, the victim?
Yes, he was a brave friend. Such good karma until yesterday.
Were you just saying it's an accident?
Do you recognize the unwell man in this photograph?
By Jove, albeit. Yes, that's him. The poor fellow met his end in Guatemala. He was struck down by a terrible disease.
You were friends?
Not really, but he was an active member and a courageous man. Too courageous. You can't fight against the Quiche gods.
Well, not with that attitude you can't, can you?
And what of the expedition? You were seeking a Mayan temple.
Yes, the temple of Tekun.
Ooh, a little over a
Another
month's
one
way.
of Charles's stupid ideas. We found it, but there was some kind of
It's gonna be a march?
strange force that
Mid-March?
prevented us from entering. An evil aura. It was
The
Tekun
curse?
Man's emanation. We could all feel
Yes, very much.
it. Albeit its disease worsened suddenly, there was nothing we could do. And now, with Zacharias' death, the curse has reawakened.
After 14 years.
He
Prophecies
just,
are timeless.
it's such a
Even
lightweight straw hat,
beyond,
he hasn't even
there
noticed
is
either.
no escape.
God, we have loads to ask this guy about. Tell me about the prophecy.
Did Zacharias believe in the prophecy?
It is not a matter of belief, don't you understand? Zacharias was convinced that we could stop the curse by studying the calendar. What insanity! He sent me a message. He wanted us to visit the club and try to convince Charles to remove the calendar from the awards ceremony.
But you didn't go.
I knew Charles would refuse. Anyway, studying the calendar wouldn't help. Tekun Uman is far too powerful.
I feel that's like one of the only mega important things that just backs up Zach's intentions, is that he thinks he could stop the curse, which means he believes there was a curse. Because I feel like nothing until now has actually suggested if he believed it or not. And that's just good to know, so I actually get the ending right. You know,
Your relationship with Charles...
that's the one
Levin
note that's going to
was
actually
not
be useful for
friendly.
me.
Well, it is reciprocal. You know, most of his expeditions are failures because he is too focused on his hypothetical career to be in politics.
He has political ambition.
That would be an understatement. He has ambitions for the House of Lords, and the club is his means of achieving this. It's also the reason for his disastrous management. But he still succeeds in finding money. I wonder how.
Yeah, sure.
What's your opinion on Tekun Uman's statue having disappeared?
Oh, she's
I
listening
don't
to
know, but I have nothing to do with it. Nothing.
Nothing major at the minute, I don't think, Adam. We've met this guy. He made the statue that's now gone. Which we haven't really asked him about. And he kind of just suggested that Zach thought he could stop the curse by studying the calendar, which they were giving away as part of the Lawn Bowls prize. Great. You have nothing to do with that statue, but you created the other statue. Photograph from the club? No? The statue
What do you
creation?
mean? Did the curse get you as well?
Never mind.
Can I just ask him again? No, I have to assess him. It's a very long one, and I would like it to... I think it's hitting a little bit like that one that we played when we were going through all of the ruins. And it wasn't like, yeah, there's been a murder, but it's not, you know, a really intensive time. There's just some fight over artifacts and money and politics and someone clearly dressed up as a statue to try and freak someone out, I think. Ew. Why are they so green? Greasy hands that smell of oil. That's what I see when I smell oil. Buttons? Glasses. Required for close work. I don't know what myopic is, so I'm gonna say for close-up work, because he makes statues. He cut his finger off. Maybe works with rough objects? This doesn't matter if we get it wrong, does it? I think we decided. Imprecise character portrait. Well, you know what? That's fine. Negligent and most likely lives alone. Wow. Bernard is a superstitious man, as indicated by the many amulets upon his person. Clear he spends a great deal of time seated at his office desk and working with sharp items and mechanical oil. He requires spectacles for close work. So we
I
got the
have to leave
finger
now.
wrong.
I've got paperwork to do, and we've spoken too much. He could hear us.
Can I skip this case?
Come on. Well, goodbye then.
Okay, we can also say just safely Bernard believes in the curse. Just in case I forget what that whole conversation was about, which I probably will.
Apparently, Marley has built multiple statues of Takunuman.
And he built... Wait, hang on. Believes in curse and built the statue, which I didn't bring up, and I should have. And I know that now. But we live and we learn. Who are you?
Sorry, I'm too busy to chat.
Oh, we're all too busy round here. Okay. What else we got? Nothing? Just learn more about Bernard. Can I go snooping in his office? Ooh.
Horse of Pedro Alvarado. He was a conquistador, I believe.
You're gonna be too busy to chat now, I bet. What if we just made a statue?
A drawing of Takunuman.
We'll just hang out and make stuff. Literally, let me play more lawn bells. You know what? Give me a puzzle. I'd love a puzzle.
No oxidation. This metal arm has never been outside. It's
Me?
not part of the bowling club statue.
Not part of. Oh, we're looking for pieces of the statue in here. It is a clock. It is an alarm clock.
This mechanism is quite modern. All the gears are of good quality. Strange to find it in a foundry.
Did he steal it? Wouldn't surprise me.
Two large boxes which were inside the warehouse.
Do we think
They were
Bernard
taken
did
to
it?
Bernard Marley's office. It's probable that the missing crates contained pieces of Takunuman's statue. Marley is hiding something inside his office. I'll have to visit it, but at night, and with Watson.
Interesting. With Watson at night. Ooh, touch it.
Furnace for melting metal.
Test it out. Was it in... It was in Testament where that person did that. It was either a boy or some man we were chasing just fell into lava. And Sherlock was like, okay. These things happen, don't they? And he just moved on with his life. Should we go chat to Watson about that, maybe? Just back into my pocket. I need to inspect this further, actually. That would be fun. You should. Why not? Go and learn that. I do like when we've been at Comic-Con, and I remember when we were last at Comic-Con, we walked past people doing like sword fighting lessons, and I was like, that just looks really fun. For like LARPing and stuff, but make a sword. She's learning piano. We're gonna have to kill that lady because she's teaching our daughter piano.
Playing the piano, she'd disobey me.
Well, Holmes, I was inspired to... Oh, look here. The postman has made a mistake. He's delivered a letter addressed to Miss Alice.
Oh, he mistook 221B for 221C. Give it to
Oh,
me.
steal it. Look at her mail. Open it. We've seen none of Watson in this. Are we storming upstairs? We're gonna go and take my daughter off that
I
piano.
need to finish here first.
No. Read the letter. Can I? Are we actually gonna read the letter? Yes. This is more like it.
I can't help myself. I must open this letter.
You're not allowed to do that in this day and age, but back in these
It would be...
times...
I need to turn...
Oh, yeah. Because we don't have a kitchen, so this is how we do have to make tea anyway. You can also do this method to get stickers off of stuff. If you buy an item and the sticker's just really stuck to it and you want to take it off. Use steamer or hairdryer. Pro tips. You learn stuff when you come here. Just in the one spot.
I need to...
Oh, you could... After you've steamed it, you don't need to slice through it. It's fine. What is it? Alice, so you finally did it. You moved and settled yourself next to him. You're a bold one. He will fascinate you, but be cautious of him all the same. Is he talking about me? I think he's talking about me. Writing to tell you that I found your father's boat. It's quite damaged, but still afloat. You can use it if you wish. You must know that your father was like a brother to me. If there's anything in any way that I can do to help you, please let me know. Anything, whatever risk it may involve. You should write
Alice
that.
planned to live here because of me. I need to have a talk with her as soon as possible.
Yeah, Alice. You trying to steal my kid? Why are you here? Ooh, don't do that.
Let's I need...
You need something to apply the glue. I was just going to take the lid off. What is this? A stick? Should we use this for the glue? Did they still lick stamps back in this day? Or did they use glue? Was that technology invented? I'm going to guess no.
Don't stop playing. I'm going to take some air on the balcony for a few minutes.
I need to speak with Miss Alice first. She's on the balcony.
We don't have a balcony, so... Wait, we do have a balcony. Near our bedroom. Yeah, he has spoken to Miss Alice, because she came around being like, oh, I'd love to teach your daughter the piano, and Sherlock said, how dare you, we hate the piano. And now she's gone behind our back and stolen our kid, and is teaching her the piano. And that's been the only time he's spoken to a lady in this one. I've been curious about Kingdom Come Deliverance, though.
How about telling me why
I
you
don't know
came
if I'd
in
have
the
the
first
patience
place?
for it.
Mr. Holmes, why do you ask? I hardly think that I'm accountable to you.
Since you extended an invitation to my daughter against my wishes, I believe that you are.
So said the father, cloaked in all his severity. My word, you almost frightened me.
You won't say that. Very well.
I
Ask
will.
Caitlin to come home now.
Oh, poor child, let her play.
Hey,
Such insouciance.
I'm her dad.
So useful for covering up disturbing secrets. And since you intend to hide the truth from her,
What?
we all have our secrets.
You...
But don't worry,
You!
Mr. Holmes.
How
Caitlin
could
is a
you?
sensitive child, and I like her enormously.
She's not your kid. She's not your kid.
I can do it.
You can't just hold my kid hostage in your flat.
Wonderful.
I like to think that the feeling is mutual. We wouldn't want her to know of your secrets, or for her to be unhappy. I have to go inside now.
It's okay, John. We'll get through this. There's a murderer on the loose, and you want my daughter to play? That's it. I'm throwing all of her stuff on the street. If she wants to go live with Miss Alice, she can go live with Miss Alice. I have work to do. Maybe because she is tyranny. I don't know what she gets up to in her free time.
There's a man corresponding to the photograph
My daughter's
who is a
next
regular
door.
visitor at the Hospital for Tropical Diseases.
Oh, yes,
His
I
name
forgot about
is
this.
James Byron.
Are you sure? That's fantastic.
And we can visit him. But you should disguise yourself first.
This is fine.
I'll introduce you as my colleague.
This'll do. I'm gonna stay in this and hope for the best. But if anyone, who does he look like? Does anyone have suggestions on a Watson doppelganger? I feel like, see, I don't know if I would enjoy the realism of the forging of stuff. Can you, because I feel like I've seen, can you not skip it as well if you don't want to go like hyper realistic forging? Because I feel like playing the game would be a neat time, because I'd run around as Henry talking in my farmer voice the whole time. But is it Henry in both? I don't know if it's Henry in both. I know Henry was in the first one. But that's what I'd be doing. But I don't know that I'd want to do forging every single time I needed to. Okay, that has nothing to do with anything. They weren't able to enter the temple. Sure. Sure. Now, what? What? They do. Yeah. A whole tropical disease center. I keep pressing the wrong button for some reason. Right, take me to the hospital. I'm staying in
This
this.
suit isn't appropriate for where we're going.
Okay, we need to look like a doctor. Fine. This is my new favorite suit. Festive attire, doctor outfit. That'll be the one. And you know what? Let's go full beard. Wait, what was it? The mutton? The mutton starch? That one. We'll put some glasses on, I think. All doctors wear glasses. Do doctors need to wear a hat in this day and age? Some of these are so... That one looks just really sweaty looking. Should we go fluffy hair? I feel like this is the one. This is the winner, you know? If we're gonna go disguise, we go full disguise. Yeah, I think Callie was telling me she really liked... I think she was playing Kingdom Come Deliverance too. Ott played that, didn't he? He loved it. But I feel like the tedious parts would make me want to play it less at times. If I wasn't in the mood for that, you know, if I had the option, cool. I'd run around in those times, because there seems to be some goofy stuff that you come across, but yeah, I don't know. It's hard to say. I don't know if the first one's
Holmes,
less
we have to
tedious.
go to the hospital.
Oh god, well thank god we're going to the tropical disease hospital. Thank goodness. You were sending me updates to your outfit in that game as well, weren't you? The little goggles and stuff. Oh. You know what? I almost went for that hairstyle and I didn't.
Oh, Dr. Watson.
It would
May
have
I help you?
clashed.
Hello, Baird. My colleague and I are here to see Mr. Byron.
Ah, Byron.
Byron?
He's in a bad way. You'll find him in a cubicle on
Is
the
he going to be
window
Australian?
side.
Because we don't have tropical diseases here. I wasn't listening, where is he?
This should be the right place. Our man might be here.
Sorry, I was busy talking in Australian. What are we doing? Ooh! I thought they transformed a wheelchair into a bookcase and I was going to say how crafty of them. Hello. How are you?
That isn't our man.
Just checking how he is, but you know, I thought that was a snake. Oh! There's a snake on the loose at the tropical disease ward. How are you? I don't think he'd like us if we asked him that. Unless that was Byron. Was that Byron? Someone's sneezing. Is that wasn't Byron, was it? That was Byron. That's Byron. Ooh.
Mr. Byron?
More doctors?
I thought he was a
Please.
doctor.
I've just
I'm not
received
paying
my
enough
treatment.
attention to this
I
storyline.
need to rest a while
I've zoned
before I
out.
leave.
No. I'm not a doctor, it's fine. I'm just a detective. Medical band. Diseased eye. Red marks. I mean, I'm going to imagine disease. He is in the disease ward. That doesn't... No. That looks more bound in chains. Smell of opium. Are we going to another opium den in this game? What a dream. Recent produce. That says something like gripple or dripple. Cripple. Good. Great. I'm gonna say this was... The neck one doesn't look as bound in chains to me, but I don't know that there'd be two different ones, so we'll do that. Combat's definitely an acquired taste. Yeah, that might be the problem then. I'm not, your character did look incredible. I wouldn't do Oblivion. Definitely wouldn't do Oblivion. The probably next big story might be Dragon Age time. I'm thinking. I want a game that's going to take us quite a while to get through that can be like a weekly thing, and Dragon Age has been on the list for a while. And it's great that Kingdom Come Deliverance has come up, because that was partially also in my brain, because I wasn't sure about it. But I think that would be on the back burner. Because yeah, if the combat's... Is it like chivalry combat? Because that would be wild if it was. I don't know which one though. Through everywhere is an opium den.
We would like to ask you some questions.
Come up in
about
every
an
game,
expedition
it's
that took
gonna.
place 14 years ago.
An expedition? What expedition? You're wrong. I've never left London.
Doubt it. Why are you in the tropical disease ward if you never left London? There were leaves near the body. Only someone who's been to a tropical place would have that. Well, obviously the photograph. Obviously.
Is it not you in this photograph from Guatemala?
Guatemala? Checuna man. Dr. Baird, come here quickly. I don't feel well.
What on earth is going on? Please, calm down.
I did nothing.
I'm sorry, my dear colleagues,
like
but
from, like, the
Dr. Brunt
80s.
is waiting to give Mr. Byron a private consultation. You can wait here.
Maybe I don't want to wait here. Just change your hat and go in and you give the private consultation instead.
What should we do next, Holmes?
Go to the
Were you
pub.
paying attention? We have to wait, but we'll take advantage of the situation.
There'll be opium around here somewhere. What was I going to say? Yeah, I don't know which... Me and Waste were talking about Dragon Ages and which one I'd start with. Because probably not the first one, I think we decided. Because Waste is a Dragon Age head.
This address is almost invisible.
So I will take her advice on these things. And she knows me of many, 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 many years to know if I will enjoy it or not. With my bizarre taste in games. Hospital for Optical Disease. Mr. Baron, Dr. Brunt is pleased to confirm your appointment on the 25th of November. Please aim to arrive for the early morning. I could never. It's extra than Chivalry combat? Oh, no, I wouldn't stand a chance. But also, we should play Chivalry again soon.
Purchased Chinese tobacco.
It's been so long. That game's nonsense. Ooh. Ooh.
Passed by a circus.
Is there... So we've gone to a circus in what, both other games? Do we have to go to a circus again?
We're waiting for Mr. Byron, is he not?
That'd be
with
wild.
No, the gentleman left directly after his consultation. Oh, he forgot to.
I'm gonna get a letter in the post in a week from Ott with the game recommendations.
Holmes, it seems that Albeit has escaped.
Obviously. And he knows that we are aware of his true identity.
Wait.
Quickly. I know how to find him.
Wait. So that guy that we annoyed, that's Albeit? That's not Byron? I thought that was Byron. But is Mr. Byron just Albeit? I don't know anymore. So confused. Yeah, I can be busy. I can say I didn't get the mail. The postman didn't deliver today. Sorry. Still hasn't arrived. But I can't say it's due to a technical issue because you're also my tech guy. So then you'd just be able to try and troubleshoot that. So I have to be careful how
Patients
I ignore you.
visit this department for treatment and then return home. Patients visit this department.
Okay. I thought we were going to get a name, but sure. I mean, you can ask Waste that. Yeah, we'll play some Chivalry soon. I also need to play more DBD with you soon, and we also need to play F1 soon, so... We just need to book a week off of our jobs for game time. Alright, what are we doing? Locate Albeit's home on the map and pay him a visit. Did we get... Oh, we need to go back to the... We gotta go back to the flat for that. Break to Molly's office we still aren't doing. So, let's go back home to Baker Street. You're gonna need my P.O. box. I don't have a P.O. box. Part of me would love to have a P.O. box, but they are so expensive. I looked into a P.O. box when I was looking at Throne stuff and things like that, and it's just... It's wildly expensive that I cannot justify having a P.O. box. So, sorry, you can't. It's virtuality or nothing. Do they still have the food fight? Was that not a limited time thing? Am I crazy? Free for games. I'll hit you up. I have a busy week this week, but I will hit you up. Maybe I'll take an extra day off next week when we're gonna have our Drive to Survive party anyway. And
Thanks
that could be a game night.
Obtained at the hospital, I can now deduce where Albeit is hiding.
Albeit.
We know that Albeit paid a visit to an opium den, a crowded market,
Maybe
and
some
circus.
sheep herds? Yeah, we can play some sheep
Also
herds.
purchased some
I
Chinese
like sheep
tobacco.
herds. Sheep herds at
Let's
1
find a
AM
place
hits
in
great.
London where all four elements are close together.
It's like we're trying to find a new house to live in, where it's like we really want to be near the shops, and we want to be near the opium dens and near the school. Can I rotate this? No. We want to be near the circus. That's important for us. Surely there's only one circus though, right? There's multiple circuses? What do you mean? Surely we can rotate this. I feel like we should, but... Oh, it's there. Got it!
Now we need to find a street name ending in O-O-K.
I need to put up the annual rate to have a P.O. box. The many hundreds they charge me to have a P.O. box. Book Street, 21D. No. Are we doing... What am I doing right now? Hook Street. Broad Street. They really just gave me an actual map to find a name on, didn't they? Pell Street. Bells Street. Denham Street. Hitch.
Here it is.
Oh, Brook Street.
21D Brook Street. Watson,
I thought it was only
believe
one.
we found Albeit flat.
There's one letter. What are we having for dinner? For Drive to Survive? That's the question. What snackies are we gonna have? Alright. Let's go. Do I need to stay in my doctor's or can I... Surely not. Surely we can change. I don't want to stay in this. I want to be back in my gown and my straw hat.
Family,
It's only... we have to. Or we could go... We could just dress as a pastor. We do look smart in our sportswear, but I think we'll go morning gown. It's just better. Hi, Bunny. Welcome in. Tarami, it's nuts. That's why when I saw that, I was like, oh. It could be like a reasonable, like, I'd have that just available, you know, like, stream money could go to a PO box. And when I saw it was over 2 digits, I was shocked. I don't know why, I just didn't think they'd be that pricey. Good bowler hat. No, straw hat. How could I not? Straw hat and we'll keep the mutton. We'll keep the mutton stash. Everybody. Yeah. I feel like 400's more than I saw as well. I thought, when I saw it, I think it was like 200 and... maybe 230, 260, like something like that. I said to my dad, I was like, am I crazy? Is this normal? He said yes. P.O. boxes be spency, because they don't want to have to hold your mail there. They don't have the space for that. Albeit. We're coming to get you. It is a business expense. That could be written off as a business expense. I get like 1 fan art. I'm like, I need a P.O. box. It's essential that I have a P.O. box. See, I could, there is a thing on Throne that I could do like mystery gifts, but I disabled that because I don't want, I don't want to not know what someone's sending me. It could be the weirdest thing, and I'm just not one to have all this random stuff in my house.
Quick, we have to open this door.
Watson, I need your head.
And the lock is too solid to break with bare hands.
Watson's head. Watson's head. Grab a chair. Grab the axe. Oh yes, swinging an axe. Do I get to see him swinging the axe? Because that is going in the screenshot folder. Yes, Sherlock. Brandish that axe. Is it burning down to the ground? Did you overcook your popcorn again, albeit? I almost did that the other day. I almost had a popcorn fire, just by the way. Forgot to tell you all that. I feel like you could get in at this point. You could kick. Yes, Sherlock. Oh, what is happening? What is the sequence? Oh god, it's full of traps. It's indie time. Wait, so is that like a bear trap? What's that? Our axe is on the floor. Can we grab it? Are you gonna die? What on earth? Are we still... Oh! Oh! Jesus Christ! Can I leave? Do I need to do that one? What are we doing? Oh wait, can I can't move. I can only, hang on. Hang on. No, I need you to move to the right. Okay. This is wild. This house is just full of traps. We go. Good lord. I was trying to read something. You can't shoot an arrow at me whilst I'm trying to read something. Well, technically I am a business. I'm just a sole trader, me. Can I just... Would I want to axe the table?
This table could serve as cover.
Go knock it over.
This table could serve as cover.
Okay. Use it. Oh my god. Am I just not fathoming how to make it to cover? Because does he not just need to turn the table over? Like, just go grab the table, my guy.
This table could serve as cover.
I know. And why is Watson just not helping us? As per usual.
If I cut those ropes, the curtains will fall and block the attacker's view. Watson, I'll try to reach those curtains to close them. Cover me.
What is he gonna do? He has nothing. Oh! Oh my god. The sensitivity isn't good enough for this. Moida, 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 moida. We didn't have a red circle, so I didn't think I needed to shoot him yet. Get out of here! Get out! Get out! Leave! Go, Sherlock. Go! What? I don't know that I trust that. Sorry, I only just saw that because I was so, you know, distracted right now. I feel like I wouldn't trust it to do that properly. I don't know why. Do we just need to keep shooting at this guy? There's no aim. I don't know what. Stop shooting my best friend. He doesn't like arrows in the head. There we go. Was that? We had to do that so many times.
What's cover me?
What is this now? Oh, I see. He would have had so much time, I feel like, to do that in between arrows. Watson, just shoot the man! The scaring tactic isn't working. Yeah. Ooh. Good night. Above you. Go. Go, go. Oh boy. Quick time events. Puzzles 0. Quick time events 20. Is that it? We could throw this incense at him.
Watson, come here. He's behind the screen.
What, he's just stopped coming out now? Experience a hearty welcome. Well, what a great host. And he did a little magic trick and now he's gone? Honestly, 10 out of 10. Love Albeit.
Our assailant escaped using this rope.
So, just to confirm, Albeit is not Mr. Byron. I thought Mr. Byron was Albeit, but no. I think they're different people. Yes to all of the above, Adam. To all of them. Who knows what just happened? It was all a magic trick anyway. And now he's just gone. I still feel like if Watson could have just shot him in the leg, that might have been for the best for us in that situation.
No! Don't kill me!
He is
Calm
the
down.
same guy.
It's over now. It's gone.
You?
No.
Oh. But why are you
I don't
here?
know.
You're not doctors, are you?
No. Well, you're half right. Shall we remove these masks?
My other
Your
half
true
is a doctor,
name
yeah.
is Albeit, is it not? You were a member at Charles Yellingham's club.
It is.
Yes, I was.
Lovely. What happened?
Can you tell us what happened here?
What
After your
happened?
visit at the
He's a
hospital,
witch.
I quickly returned home. I was lying there on the sofa and felt an evil presence in the room.
An evil presence.
I feel that with Watson every day.
It's probably the fever.
I don't think it was because you were cursed. It wouldn't be the photograph again.
Or
curse.
perhaps
Big
a
brains.
living statue?
Yes. It was one of the double statues. I saw its shadow. I believed that it was searching for me, that it wanted to kill me. It was horrible.
As in Zacharias' murder, the statue came to life when its intended victim appeared in front of it.
What if this is
I
all
must
just like
examine your
from
residence.
like
It
a
may
bug
hold
bite
some
or
clues.
something? Like they all got this disease from this holiday?
Tell us about your expedition to Guatemala 14 years ago.
It was in my former life.
What really happened there? You were said to have died.
I was ill with a terrible fever. I asked them to leave me there. I can't remember how, I only have flashes of memory, but by some miracle I survived. I left an eye and one arm behind. It took me time, but at last I managed to return to London.
Why do you use a false name?
That expedition signaled the end of my career, and my very life as I'd known it. I changed my name.
He got a
and
P.O.
my
box.
address. Now I'm weak and useless and alone. I'm a walking dead man.
Not for long.
Perhaps this was it.
Wow. Does he just gonna die? Is that what you're saying, Watson? Give the man a little hope.
Tekunu man's revenge.
You are aware of Zacharias' murder, are you not?
Yes, and quite aptly I read that he was killed with a spear.
Aptly.
Well, he practiced archaeology almost as though it were a sport, seeking adrenaline. Imagine his state of adrenaline when he died, him being the prey.
He probably didn't
And
see it
who
coming. It
would
was
have been the
nighttime and it was a
hunter?
spear.
Tekunu man, whoever, whatever. It'll soon be over for me at any rate.
So were you shooting at me, or was that someone else? What's Jeremy, I'm sorry, you have to be one step ahead of me at all
Thank you again
times.
for saving me.
You can say it again. I'll laugh.
A statue was once here. Now it's missing.
Interesting. Exactly
Fine
what
mountain
he
rock
said.
broken.
Exact same as the other one. That's not green though. Do we have to do this?
The surface is damaged.
I feel like they're all just hallucinating. I feel like they just have some random disease and they just see these statues coming to life. And then they're scared, but then they attack the statues. And that's why the statues are all damaged and ripped off of their bases, is because the people are doing that. The statues aren't coming to life.
Thank you again for saving me.
That's okay. All in a day's work. Learning more about Albeit. Move. What's up? Ooh.
Our attacker escaped through this skylight. It appears that the missing statue
tiny.
may have escaped via the window in the roof.
The dinky little skylight. Walking down. Imagine. Can we climb up it? Watson! Did you bring me my climbing gloves? Can we ask you about the skylight?
Thank you again
No.
for
Watson,
saving
do you want to
me.
go up in the skylight?
What should we do next, Holmes?
Climb. Why is that not? Let's do a little one of these. Let's do a little round in the grey. Can I go look downstairs again? Maybe I should do that. Now I'm not getting attacked by a guy. Just in case. Ooh. Oh. This is weird. Little mini bonfire in this tiny, tiny bedroom. And a lot of boots. Great. Is this a puzzle? No. Give me a puzzle. Oh, creepy.
Albiet's wife and son, I presume.
Presume all you want. You could just go ask them. Brazil, 1883. This is 2 years after the expedition. Claudio... I have no idea how you'd say these names. Which one's the other De Silva? Or were we dealing with De Silva in the first case? I don't know these names anymore. Or was there a De Silva in Proro? Because there could have been. Full rights and freedom to Albeit. Okay. Sure. Imagine that. Getting that in the post from Watson. Watson would do something like that though, 100%. I understand your pain, but please know that my decision was made only to protect you. How could I return to the real world? For if anyone should discover the terrible shame of this failed expedition and my enslavement, it would dishonor our son's name forever. It would be better that my memory remains in that temple. I came back to see you for the last time. I intend to die alone with my precious collections, my lifetime's result of archaeology. If I had some kind of stream deck, you know what I would do? When there would be a word like this that I am just not sure how to pronounce and I don't want to butcher it, I would take the soundbite of the character saying it and I would insert it every time I had to read a letter like this. One friend of mine, who is a bailiff, will help handle the sales. You will receive all their income. Please try not to be unhappy. My death will be a release. I've made an arrangement for my burial. Goodbye to you, my dears. I hope that you might forgive me and you're able to finally lead happy lives. My only wish. So where are they now? Because they're clearly not here. What is that for? This is a strange kid's room. Crack in the wall. Just one puzzle. One puzzle. We didn't get a puzzle in the first case, did we? Or am I forgetting one? Oh, we had that word one, which I very much failed at, where you had to match the symbols and stuff. Something else in here. But I don't know if that counts. That wasn't a good puzzle.
1894. This
we
model
want good
was created
puzzles.
After the expedition to Guatemala.
Was that lock? Wow.
The interior seems
Can't have
well
been a very good
designed,
puzzle
but
because I
cannot
can't remember that either. Is that it? Okay. Sure. No, there's still something else. Hang on. What else is on here? Oh,
this model forms a part of another, larger model.
Maybe this will be part of a puzzle. We're going to gather all of these cogs. And then we'll get to do something.
This bed is very small.
No shit, Sherlock. Right, well that's all in the sad kid's bedroom. We don't care about the statue. We can't use that gong. Don't care about that. We could just take these bolt cutters, but he doesn't want to. Anything else for this? I feel like there'd be more secret stuff in here. No. Not at all. Is that it then? Can we go? Is there still random stuff? Just learn more about albeit. We can talk to him about stuff. That works. I don't even remember the lock puzzle at all. Oh, when we were lock picking. Oh, yeah. But now I know how you do them. Now I know. I remember now.
Mr. Albeit, what is this?
How? It's impossible. How did you find it?
You hid it in the back
Answer
of a cupboard. It was fine.
17 years ago, I built a model of Tekun Uman's temple.
Tekun
We stored
Uman.
it inside the club's globe before leaving for the
Keep it in
expedition.
there.
I've no idea if it's still there. While in Guatemala, I had dreams about a missing part. A pyramid. Then, when we entered the temple, I experienced vivid visions.
Wait a minute. You entered the temple?
What?
Well, yes, we did. And we found the pyramid from my visions. And I
You're
was
lying
too
to me.
weak. I was unable to solve the mystery of its entrance. I failed there. I always wanted to understand why. So upon my return...
You rebuilt this final part according to your visions and...
Nothing. But I'm dying, and at least my son will see that I did my best to complete my life's work.
Where is he? I don't know. I was gonna follow that on by saying Sherlock is the kind of guy that would walk up to this guy and outstretch a hand to shake hands and just be waiting there. You know? Like, fully like, come on now. Adam, go sit in a corner for 5 minutes.
There's a little bed in a small
Think about
room.
what you've done.
It's been used.
Well, it is for my son Gulliver.
Gulliver's
After my
Travels.
official death, my wife and he left for Glasgow.
Oh, they're in Glasgow.
On my return, I installed this room.
So they know about you.
My boy Gulliver visits occasionally.
And he only occasionally because he's got that really sad bedroom to go
His
to.
life with a crippled father.
Not surprised.
They will lose me again.
Hey, don't cry. Sherlock can't deal with that. Alright, connect some bubbles. Oh boy, we've got loads of bubbles to connect. This is gonna be great with this whole, you know, this situation. Let's say, hang on. The assailant escaped through the window. The assailant didn't enter. No. Escape and then, wait. The visions. Why do we have 2 for the visions? Oh, version and visions. I'm fine. I can't see the clues. I hate this. Why did they have to make this spin? I don't, this is what I just don't fathom. I can't read all of them. Hang on. Why is assailant not anything to do with escaping through the window? Wait, so we can clear... We can clear... I'm just gonna start clicking stuff. I was gonna say we can clear that Albeit did not throw a spear at Zach because he can't do, like, he physically cannot do that. But Sherlock's not thinking that way. He's thinking in deeper thoughts than I am. His model and the visions. It's possible to complete the model of the temple. I believe it is. His son escaped through the window. Life was ruined. I'm just gonna start eliminating some stuff because some of these are not, there's not enough detail. Wait, does his visions and his illness? No. Fine. Albiet's version and his illness? Albiet could only build the model of the final pyramid if he had managed to gain its entry. He could use his imagination. That is true. Imagination. And Albiet's version didn't enter conflict because they did, according to him. And then I really just want to say his son escaped through the window. Sorry. Are you telling me his small boy son was shooting arrows at us? Suspect is small. Albiet's lying about his son. The bed could belong to someone other. To belong to someone other of small stature. Someone else of small stature, who could also be the murderer. He doesn't have a son. He's not a dad. I'm a dad. I'd know if he was a dad, and he's not a dad. Okay, we can't connect anything else. But this didn't make any more, like, bubbles connect. What if we do say it was a small child? And then Charles is aware of the curse. And I wanted that one. Does that make us a whole new bubble? It does. There's gonna be so many options of who we can choose. This is gonna be wild at the end of this. He's stumped you so far. These are the kinds of things that you'd find Watson's notebook at the end of this day, and you'd be flicking through, and he has all of these little jokes scribbled and like scrolled out to try and impress Sherlock. Got him while I was 17 years ago. Yeah, right? So, I mean, I feel like it can't be a kid. Well, he wrote that as well 2 years after the... Yeah, the kid would have to be a teen. Okay. Well, that's another one. But then if we flip and reverse all of this, we should have another one. Unless that's what I had before. He could just be lying about everything. What if we change this one too? He's lying about that. Use the club's model to discover why the expedition members are afraid to discuss what happened in the temple. But I need all the pieces of the map. We don't have that. Right, can we go break into this guy's house? I think that would be a fun little way to break up the time. No? I'm just going back to the club. Sure, I don't think we can get in it yet though. But also, like, people were much shorter in Victorian times. So it could just be someone who's shorter. And they just didn't have the funds for a bigger bed. Or it's no one. And he made the bed as a decoy. And it was actually the tiny little statue that went frolicking up that rope and ran away. In the dead of night. Oh, they have hinted at a circus, yeah. Oh, Wiggins versus Albiot's son? That'd be great. We haven't seen enough of Wiggins today. We get to see him in the first case, but not this one. Wiggins would love a day at the country club. Honestly, let's adopt Wiggins. Miss Alice can have my darn daughter, because clearly she doesn't want to live with me anyway.
Some bits are missing.
Well, yeah, we know this. This is why I said we couldn't do this yet, Sherlock. I need to go. I don't know how to trigger breaking into his office. The darn tropical disease. I keep pressing the button. Because I need to break into... Is there a way to make it nighttime so I can break in? Can we just go and trigger it somewhere? I can go now? I'll try it. I knew I didn't have the map pieces. That one had like a weird little symbol in it though on my checklist. Oh, what for the...
Alert.
Oh, I see.
Need to be quiet.
It's still in this outfit. We're in our bright red gown. And my little straw hat. Is that guy not just gonna see us? Oh, see, I can do this. Now. Because the thing is here, sometimes you have to do math. Like, hang on a minute. Let me deal with some controls. And then we want to go... I'm gonna go back to the... It's very strange to control. If I could just click on these lockpicks, that would be easier. Then we need... Oh, we need the 3 again anyway. Basic lock. Very basic lock now. These puzzles? Not even puzzles anymore. Alrighty. Shall we burn him? Can we just walk in?
This door is securely locked. I must find another way.
Well... Ooh. Are we going in the ceiling? Hey Watson, you could help. Yeah, like he's not gonna hear this. You know he's a betting man too. Sherlock loves betting on the weekends. There's a gate in the way. Ooh. Oh, puzzles. Little puzzles. Perfect. Are we going? Yeah, we are. Hardly a puzzle. I take it back. See, why don't we have Watson on the direction? You know? And we could just do this part. Or swap it. And do it the other way. Lovely. And then we'll turn it around. It does. And there's no one here to do it either. So it's kind of strange that they actually are burning all night. Imagine how warm it would be in here though. I would dream for that. Oh my god, Sherlock, just grab it. Grab the darn trolley. So loud. Alright, can we go on it now? You can make that. Do we need Watson for a little boost? Don't tell me I have to put something else on it first. What's over here? What is this now? What are all of these contraptions?
I can't move this. Something is blocking its path.
Good lord, this is a puzzle. Wait. Go to the other one. Oh, because we can climb this. Okay. But I need to move that one. Or I don't need to go that way at all. What is that connected to? Is there a control switch over here? Sure is, but I can't go through there. I have to go this way and do this one. But we want it in the middle because we're gonna have to go up and walk on those things. Is that gonna be fine? We'll find out. Watson could be up there testing it for me, but he's not. He's skiving off work again. And then we're gonna climb that. And then I might, if I have to move that one back, that would be slightly wild to me, but it wouldn't surprise me. It took you 30 minutes. Am I gonna get to the other side of this and realize that I've messed it? There's a cage up here. We could just fall off now and end it all.
I need a clear path.
Where does this connect to? I want to just jump off the side of this. I don't want to have to go down the ladder. I can just see where the connection point for that is. It looks so dorky when he's climbing a ladder. Where does this— there's a ladder there, but where does that cage attach to? The other side? Yes. See, literally, well, this is why Watson annoys me. Oh, we can move that down. Where's my box? My box is down in that corner, and then I'm gonna go up at some point. And there's a ladder there. How far? Oh, well, I think that might just be where we want it. Maybe. And what else do we have? There's a bell. Can I move the bell? I'm not entirely sure what way we need to walk around this either, so... There's a bell and a hook. I don't know if we want that. What? Well, I'm just gonna have to go up there and see, I think, because I'm not really sure what half of these are relevant for. Actually, no, I think we want the chain. Because someone's gonna grab onto the chain. Maybe swing. Swing across the chain.
The balcony door's open.
Good. Good to know. Alright, I'm gonna go up and start moving. Moving stuff.
No, I'd better help Holmes from here.
Oh, but I was just doing all the other stuff as if... You wait for me to do all of that and then you decide to pipe up? Sure thing, buddy. Sure thing. So we're gonna go this way. I do feel like he could jump all of these. Around here, and I'm gonna climb this ladder. This ladder, which is then take me here, and I'll go down this ladder. Which leads me to the cage, which would lead me over to the box of things. Did I want to leave the box of things over here and put the cage on it? But then I'd get across, and then I'd need to get across again. Go onto the middle platform. Because that cage doesn't stay at the right. I'm gonna have to move all the boxes. God damn it. I want to move all the boxes again. Because I can't move this back now, it's only up or down. Let's move some boxes. Great. You can't start moving forward until you grab the boxes. And let's not forget, I feel, did he not say the guy was sleeping here? We should maybe be quiet. That's out the window now, as we do this. I just thought I should start moving the boxes the minute I got into this and not wait to see what would happen. Fool me, I guess. Lovely. And another. Am I gonna have to move this all the way back though? So I don't know how he's planning to get across if he doesn't have a cage on top of it. Oh, Watson, come on, man. Come on. Perfect. Imagine if this is just like 1 inch too high now and Sherlock won't jump on it. Because it's not the perfect height for him. Great. There's probably a spare bit of wood or something. He could probably just put it across the beams. He didn't even stand on it for that long. He could have dropped to the lower height and jumped off of it. Like, you're telling me he can't jump this? I feel like he could jump this. Then... Do we, can I can I move that? Was it this one or the other one? Can he just grab onto that bar and get slid across, or is he too dainty for that? Probably too dainty for that. Hi, Bert! Like, he's not gonna do that, is he? He's gonna say that he can't grab it.
I need a clear path.
You could grab onto that though, and he could just wheel you across to the beam. That would be the quickest option. But not the precious little Sherlock. No, no, no. But I can't move the cage, so now I'm just gonna have to move the box again. Oh, but now the cage is just on there? Okay. Honestly. Oh, you're fine. Lurk away. Enjoy your lurk. We're just doing the one puzzle that's existed in this game so far. It's taking 7 years to date. Gorf. Lovely. One more time. And we just have to do the bell and stuff, and we should be good. I feel like it's one of those kind of, I don't know, it's just like one of those typical puzzles that would exist, but when you have someone that pushes something really slowly, it always makes them painstaking, and the fact he refuses to stand on it for more than 2 seconds, so it feels like all of your hard work is for nothing. Then we can just go along this way. Oh, no. No, I forgot this was a thing. Oh god. Like, my eyes can't... Wait, I'm just gonna stare in the middle. That's easier. See, this is what... Why didn't we just recruit Wiggins? He would have gone leaping and jumping across all the beams. He did that in the first case. So why won't we just get him for this one? He loves breaking into places. The mouse one's not too bad. It's the WASD one that's the pain. Oh my god, we made it. It's gonna be wrong now. Surely he's swinging across a chain. Oh my gosh, we're on a swing! Let's go with 7 years. This is how they spice up the game. Oh. Just leave us here for so long. I have to wait. You never know what it's gonna be. Whoa! He did it. Yay! Yeah, I loved that one.
Holmes, I'm here. Can you let me in?
Stop yelling! We're breaking into this place. I will say, if that's the excuse of like, here's a puzzle to tide you over so the next 3 hours of game can have no puzzles. That doesn't count. Give me a strange box. Give me a reason to scribble in my notebook. You know?
Obviously for a dagger.
I'm not letting him in. I'm leaving him outside for as long as possible. The Greatest Showman starts playing whilst he's swinging on the chain.
A slot.
I can't remember what song it is that plays when they're on the like the ribbons. Zendaya and whoever, Hugh Jackman or whatever it is. I've never even seen it, but I feel like I've heard that song. Alright, this is a weird little... Oh, this is a teeny tiny little statue. There's a basement. I'm gonna ignore Watson because he's annoyed me by moving so slowly. Ooh. Oh.
There's a recurring theme that connects all of these sculptures.
You don't say. Alright, let's go let him in. At least he wasn't yelling the whole time. Hello! Oh! Why would you stand there?
We need to hurry and find out what Mr. Marley is hiding.
No one... You didn't need to do that. How does it sound like that? There's like a dog noise. We need to find out what he's hiding. Well, we need something to insert into that darn little guy. Can I... What is that noise? Something on the street. We need a little thingy. Can I see the box again? No. What does the little cog mean? Find a use. Well, we just need to put it in... We need the sword. But where is the sword? It's not gonna be in here.
There's a recurring theme that connects all of these sculptures.
I wouldn't think. Watson's not gonna do anything, it's fine. I got this. We don't have to do the globe before this, do we? That would be weird. There's like a polar bear. Hey!
We need to hurry.
Why are you just stood there? Don't do anything out the window. Do we have to go outside? Ooh!
Marley is obviously an avid student of mechanics.
Hmm. Yes, yes, yes. Indeed. What if I just leave? If I left... Is the door closed? Hey man, Had one too many. Crickets are loud in London. I read this. What are you doing? They're being weirdly quiet on the street, really. Oh, have fun, Adam. Enjoy. Well, should we wave at Watson from out here? Give him a little wave. It sounds like we have sonar going. Wild. Is there a little sword in one of these darn furnaces? These really loud furnaces. This is a bizarre one, huh?
We need to hurry and find out what Mr. Marley is hiding.
I know! I know we do! I have to go outside. There's nothing in here. Watson's just standing on it or something. He found it ages ago and he just hasn't said anything about it. I can't believe how sooty my evening gown is gonna smell too. I can't look in that again. That was the only other interesting thing we found in here. Maybe it's buried in the garden. If there is a garden. It's probably not a garden. But we can run around, so why won't we? I don't know. I don't know which one I'd like the most for it. Running round in London town. Just full of drunkards. I'm gonna just shove Sherlock's hand in all of the furnaces. His hand's already kind of... Have fun! What's that squeaking noise? Go back in here. Go back in the building. Shall I do this? Did I do this in here? Probably not. Oh, can I dig? Wouldn't surprise me if we just hit in a pile of coals. Is one of the statues just holding it secretly? Literally clicked on everything. Nothing else on the desk. That's just the chair. Can I? Just the imprint. It's gotta be downstairs. Why did we even let Watson in? I feel like it can't be that ridiculous where this thing would be. Is the annoying thing. Like, I'm just waiting for it to just be in a box down here, because unless there's a tiny little patch on the wall that has like a secret opening, like that case, and you have to do this vision and wait and hover on something for 5 minutes. Like, how hard is it to find a little sword, you know? A little dagger shouldn't be that hard to find in a place like this. There's only 2 rooms. Is there a trapdoor? But then there's also part of me that's like, it's not going to be in the same room that the box was in. They wouldn't do that to me. None of these paintings have anything on. Unless I have to do something like look.
Marley is obviously an avid student
Look at a
of
thing and then do it, but he just talks about these things.
There's a recurring theme that connects all of these sculptures.
Unless like, can I look at that and then do this? That's not going to help me either. If I just had to click on that, that would be annoying. But no. It's gonna be the most ridiculous place. You know, go for it. Go for it. Where is it? Because I'm confused. And it's gonna be in the most bizarre place. Or the most obvious, and I've walked past it like 20 times already. But go for it. Because I don't know. I have to forge something? Me? Sherlock has to forge... Did I not run past? I ran past here enough times. I didn't even see a door appear. God, we have a forging minigame? I don't need to play Kingdom Come anymore. This is gonna, you know, no, this is gonna-
blank has too many defects. I'll need to start again.
This is gonna be like the heavy rain egg thing. Because if I have to press the 2 mouse things at the same time, I promise you, I will be pressing them at the exact same time and it will not register. It's fine. We can just, as long as we get every other one, we can just miss the... I did it. I'm telling you. I'll put the other webcam on my finger. I did it. We did enough. We forged good enough. We've never forged in our lives. Ever. Yet we managed to make an exact replica of this dagger.
I hope this dagger fits.
To use in a very ancient statue. That's wild. That is wild. This is why Sherlock games are better than Proro ones. You don't get this kind of nonsense in Proro. You get mind maps and nothing else. Sweet. Just me losing my mind for 10 minutes.
Another statue of Takun-Uman.
Sneaky, and the globe. Let's look at the globe first. Sherlock, please.
So, Bernard Marley built a mechanical globe.
He did, and we've seen
This
it
globe
before.
has space inside. It should be possible to open it.
Or we take the axe.
It
We
can
could
move,
also do that.
but a part of the mechanism is missing. Be careful, Watson. Unless you want to be speared by Takun-Uman.
Why would you warn him about that? That would have been funny. Oh, and he's taking apart clocks to build the
dismantled
mechanisms.
these alarm clocks for their parts.
Ooh.
It's closed.
Ooh.
It's shut tight.
Ooh.
Hmm.
We need to find other things. Why am I hearing noises downstairs? I mean, we've... Ooh, okay. Puzzle. Restore the automaton mechanism by connecting all its skins across all 3 levels of height. Puzzles. Oh, I can use... Do I need to use all of them? That'll be interesting. Well, there's 4. Oh, I see. There's 4 little guys here. Oh, yeah. This is more like it. Now we're getting to puzzle territory. I'm pleased. This little guy? Not that little guy. Oh, look, we got the little chains. Fun. We need a semi-big guy here. Look at that. I'm a tinker, I am. Can I do a slightly bigger one on that one? This little guy is going to be a pain. I can't tell if the ones on the left are the same size. What does this do? Does that make it taller? Whoa! We can layer the cogs! Oh. Well then what can I do with this? What? Ooh. Ooh! The brain is so excited by this. I can't... Is this on the same level? Wait, that one was too small, wasn't it? Oh, these two are on a layer above. I follow. That's gonna be too big for down there, though. Which means I need this one. Sorry. That one's also too big. These are all the same size, though. But that probably works if I put one of these. I'm guessing that also needs one. And then this needs one. Or is that 2 up? Can I put 2 cogs on one? Whoa! So many cogs. Do you fit there? How many layers up are we? Oh. It's gonna be this little guy down here, though, is the confusing one. What if we put 2 littles on this one? Ooh!
The chain does...
Okay, hang on. How many layers are we?
The chain doesn't fit here.
Oh, hang on. So I need a little guy on that one. Or on one of those ones. And I think that's too many layers up. I just can't tell how many layers up we are yet.
The chain does...
Does the chain fit if I put this one on here, though?
The chain...
Why does the chain not fit there? Because I feel like it should.
The chain doesn't fit here.
Because they just go over each other. I'm starting again. So all 3 little ones are the same size. All 3 big ones are also the same size. But I do feel like that... Hang on, that middle-sized one has to go where it was. For sure. Because nothing else connects in that space. So that's fine. And I feel like that's pretty safe having that there. But then it's just the layering of these ones. Which I think is the problem. can I use... Do I need to sandwich them? Oh! That one hasn't been moving before. Do I want to do a layer job and then we're going to connect a chain? The chain won't go through that though, will it?
The chain doesn't fit here.
I don't visualize where the chain's gonna go.
The chain does.
Like, I feel like that's the wrong height if it's not spinning. But I can't go any higher. That's 3 high. Maybe it's too many too high. What if I just have one? I had one before though, didn't I? Well, I guess they're different heights to each other. What if we double up on here? That looks like it's the right height, but
The chain
does not fit there, and he is correct. He's not lying. Is that moving? Okay, there definitely has to be... We need more height on the bottom one. This guy doesn't have enough height to him. But I've done double this in one, haven't I? And I can't stack more than 3. It doesn't even let me do that as an option. Like, the chain has to go through the little guys. Unless the chain can fit between a cog that's too big, but I don't think you can do that because it just doesn't fit. Like, if you try and put this one on here, it just says no. And there's no point putting one that's too small there because the chain would also then never reach where it needs to go if I end up putting a small one on that.
The chain doesn't.
Like, I just want to at least see if the chain would fit, or if it will only fit if it's the right solution. Because any time I've tried to use the chain, he says no. He says no. You cannot. I know there's the chain. I'm gonna be cooking for a long while in this one. So get comfy. Grab snacks. We ain't leaving till it's done. There's no other place with a big... Ooh, what if I put the big one on here? Ooh! This could be something. I don't know what, but it could be something. The big one fit. That's what I usually do. But I need a booster to get it up a level. This is why we leave it to Don Bernard to do. We don't know what we're doing with this. Because we can't... We can't attach a chain to a side cog. Seemingly we can only attach a chain to the small ones. It wouldn't let me put a big one on here. I don't even think it let me put the medium one on here. So it's a process of elimination that that one has to go on here. Unless again it goes in a space that's not big enough. So unless it goes floating in the middle and we put a chain around it, see these little cogs usually in a clock? Could I? But it doesn't let you attach it to anything that isn't a small one. Because that has nothing around it, but I can't add a chain to it, so... I feel like you can't just go throwing the chain on willy-nilly. You have to kind of get it in the right place. Very interesting. Batting away. Shh. And this incessant ticking noise is just constantly going. My brain says this just has to go here, like there's no other choice. Because you can't... In my mind it's just a bike chain, so it could go between these two, but the game says no. Which is confusing. That had to be, what, 2 layers up and it did it? 3 layers up. 3 layers up if we want to do that one. Which we do. We need to do all of them. But this is never going to be high enough to do this other guy. So that needs to be another layer up. But you don't need to be on that one, so you can be on that one. It would feel strange to me if 2 of the same cogs were stacked without anything in between. But also, because it's a bike chain situation, the chain part is going to have to be on the same level
The chain doesn't
as
fit.
the other one. Which would be in the middle of this one, but there's no point because they're already just turning anyway. I'm enjoying this more than the word one, that's for sure. I want like a restart button and I can just get all my cogs back. I feel I'm gonna have to use all of the cogs to get to the end. The thing is, I saw in that room the hundreds of cogs that were in those boxes. And he's telling me he can only use these ones? Right, I'm gonna go maybe a different tactic. You can't put anything else on this one unless it has a height to it. But you need something to hit that one. Do you guys want music whilst I do this? Or are you happy with just the annoying ticking noise? It needs some like intense spy movie type stuff going on, and then it would feel more intensive. Or the countdown, just the countdown 30-second timer thingy, just on repeat. No, you cannot go there. And this guy, if he was ever in there... I'm gonna have to go big one back where it was. We haven't quite. You know, I haven't yelled at them yet. Maybe I'm being too soft on them. I need to just, you know, just let it all out. There's the thing in my brain that keeps telling me, like, this one cog though has to go here, and I think that's a problem, and I think it's that this random sized one is actually a layering piece that gets involved with the chain. But none of the other cogs touch this one, which is why I'm like, it has to go here. Because none of the other chains, or none of the other cogs can do it. And if the chains can be fed into these, I'd be mad. Because so far it's only turned blue when I've hovered over a small cog. So... it's like if that was small, I feel like the big one's the only one that makes sense for here. Because if I have small cog and this cog, you're telling me I can't chain between those two? That's exactly what the game's telling me. I can only chain between small cogs.
The chain doesn't fit here.
It could though. If you just believed in yourself, Sherlock, it could fit there.
The chain doesn't fit here.
I think it goes on this one though, because it keeps turning blue. Right, let's put you back, because you were moving that one, which was good to know. This one moves of its own when you get to the right height, which is 3 high. But this one is also 3 high. Which is where things get weird. So then there's going to be so much layering, but I only have, you know, 9 cogs or whatever. But if that went there, and this went here... I just want it to let me... let's put this one on here, actually. Put a buffer in there, and then I'm going to put a little guy in here. Would you like to chain to anyone?
The chain...
No. Yes. Why do we want that to happen? But they should still be spinning, it's a bike chain. Oh, because they're spinning opposite ways. Oh. Oh. Interesting. Okay, hang on. What way does this spin? We didn't even get the bottom one spinning. That doesn't spin. Unless that's 4 high, but it's not. It physically is not. Wait, so I need like a little guy on here?
The chain doesn't fit.
The chain could fit there though, and then it would keep going round. It really wants it there, huh? Okay, but which way did the cog move when it hits that top one? This is baffling to me. And actually, if this is wait. If this is down here, and then we put a buffer in the middle, and then we have this one, does this go a different way? No. That'll still always go the same way. And you're really telling me the chain can't go here?
The chain...
What the hell? I mean, I've gotten the chain to fit, so that's great. But I feel like you're not needed. You're obviously needed on there somewhere. Oh! Wait, if I change the height of this one... Did I try this already? If I go... Buffer, so that's the same height. We put that in. Wait! Wait a hot minute. And then if this is up here, it'll be... Will that hit something? And then we just need this one, but I don't think I have enough of a thing. This one! It's this- Find another cog because you're so close! I just don't know that this one's necessary, but... Can that one... This can't fit here even if it's higher up. It's all about the layers, you know? It's all about the layers. This noise as well. There's no way this will ever fit here. I don't think. I think it truly is. Something's wrong. I don't want to touch this because this feels perfect now. Like I don't think there's a thing I could do that would make that make any more sense. But I need another height for here. I need an extra partition. I think. I just need one more thingy and it would be fine. Like, this is just spinning because that's spinning. It's not actually adding anything. Did I use a buffer underneath the... Wait! Wait. I have to dismantle, but I need to remember what I've done. Because if I take the buffer out and I replace the buffer with a cog... Maybe. And that means this guy gets a buffer. No, because that's why I had to use a buffer. I forgot that's why I needed a buffer in this whole situation. If I do that, that just locks it up, doesn't it? Yeah. And that's why I had to- Ugh! This darn puzzle. But I need it. I need buffer, cog, big wheel. With the chain in between. And then the big wheel. Then that's all doing that beautifully. However, I am one short with this guy. Unless somehow... Does that have to be 3 high? I'll never reach it. Why don't we just sit there with our fingers? Like, me on one side and Watson on the other? Actually, at this point, we could just do it ourselves. I could just have Watson do it. And just turn the cogs manually for me. No, because that's level 1. That's also level 1. That's level 3. That's also level 3. There's just not enough cogs in my day, you know? Just this. You've missed me just wanting to do this. Basically. Just fix this mechanism. And if I had literally, it's one more piece. If I had one more, I'd have it. Yeah, I did ask her a puzzle, didn't I? This isn't even on pro detective mode. Let's spice things up and put that there. There's too many big wheels. I need smaller wheels. It's baffling. Meant to be ticking. It's quite an annoying ticking noise after a while. Maybe I should put whale music on for this. You didn't see. This guy's room has so many cogs in it, I could go and swipe one. If I could go and swipe one more of these little buffers, which this guy 100% has in his room, we would be sweet. I would have nailed it by now. I'm sure it is enough cogs, but it's just by one. Like, I'm so close and it's just by one. I know, Speedation. I don't know. Sherlock's a man of many talents, and some of them he just slips. And this is one he clearly cannot fathom. And maybe Watson should do this one. But he could find another one. No, this is for an automated spear throwing statue that we're currently trying to fix. I believe. Unless I do want the chain to stop them, but that would go against everything I'm thinking. We want this to work. We need to see if a dagger can shoot Watson from across the room. I'm trying to think if I changed the height somehow. I can't cheese it, can I? I can't forget this layout, because I'll be so mad if I can't get the chain to go back in. But I feel like there has to be a way of having the chain situation without needing a buffer. For this guy. Because that's level 3, so that tiny one needs to be that tall. Whether that's with 2 cogs and 1 buffer or 2 buffers and a cog, I don't know. But these don't... It has to be level 1 though. What does it? We've done something else. Now that's too tall. But we did something here before where we had this one spinning and we ignored that one. But I think that was boosted up a level. Maybe. No, it wasn't. We only got that spinning because we had the main 2 spinning. That was the only reason. Hi Dawn! Victoria Holmes. Surely... I must have had this right. There's no other way. There is no other way for these cogs to go in the top 2. Because that is level 1, which means this has to be here. And this is also level 1. So I feel like this has to be here. And then if I just out of curiosity and don't put a buffer in, this is now the wrong height. So the chain doesn't fit there. But if that wheel goes in, it stops the whole thing moving. We can be lawn bowl champion. We can't do this. When Watson's bringing up, like, the whole cog problem, and Sherlock's just like, you forget you're talking to the lawn bowls champion, though? Of 1880 whatever it is. 1890 something. 14 years after the great expedition to Guatemala in 1881. Because then I can do this. And we'll put this all back to the way I had it, because obviously that's the solution for this, is to put everything back the exact way we had it, and then it will be fine.
I'm not even close. I am broken.
Because if this just remains doing the exact same thing, I can feel happy knowing this is right. It might not be, but I feel happy thinking it is. Do you touch the chain? You will never touch the chain. Do you touch the chain? No, you'll be too high. Oh, we can stop the whole thing. Peace. Peace and quiet. Finally. No? I was trying the chain going down this way, but he said no. And I believe I tried the chain going up and downsies, and he also said no. And the only way I found the chain to fit
The chain doesn't fit here.
is to go between these two pieces. This is too far. No, try it between these two. And I believe this is too far.
The chain doesn't fit.
There's one chain
chain
spot,
doesn't fit here.
which is here. I have it bar one. I have it bar one. Maybe I should put the flaps down on my hat. Maybe that would help. Where's my other cog gone? Where's my spare little cog gone? Because it's just weird how many layers there are. If this was one layer down of the cog, we'd be dreaming. We'd be loving life. But it's not. So we have to live with that. Just go forge a new cog, to be honest. Oh gosh, I don't know how long we've been here doing this one. Part of me wants to say like half an hour at this point, but I have no idea. I don't know. Everyone agonizingly watching would know more than me. I don't know yet. I don't know if I want a hint, because I'm feeling like I am like just so close. It will be one of those like a slide puzzle moment when you move a thing and then you just randomly do something that you didn't realize you hadn't tried before. And then your brain just gets really excited. So I'm waiting. I'm waiting. The small cog bottom right. Gotta turn the one inside the casing. Yeah. But this small cog is 3 layers up. So it's on the 3rd level. So I basically need 2 buffers or 3 cogs high to touch that one. And no other cog can fit in this spot except for the minis. From what I've discovered. What would Sherlock Holmes in this situation? I mean, to be honest, I don't think he needs the mechanism working to kind of work out what's going on here. But he might also. He might look at it in a different way. Which side's the zoomy side? Do they both zoom? Now, there's definitely cogs here. This isn't helping. And this one can go up here. But it just spins. And I don't know why we need that, because to me it's wasting a buffer. Because it doesn't touch a chain, it doesn't touch anything. You know, I could use this like a little fan. Drugs. He would do drugs. Sherlock will always do drugs when he can. And when time permits. This cog is on the 3rd level as well. This other mini one over here. In case anyone's wondering. Yeah, I can stack them all. Like, I could just stack three tall boys here if I wanted to. But the chain can only go around the minis. Does it then allow for a chain? Oh, like down here if I put 2? No. I think I tried that already. So I definitely knew, like, the cogs and the chain had to be the same height. Get that chain off of there. But I think because it's too close to
The chain doesn't
the
fit.
side, or it's just the length of chain is not long enough. Wait. Wait a minute. Wait a hot second. Get all of these out of here. What if we put mini? And mini. I think I was trying the chain when they were 3 high. Ooh. I'm gonna be like, you know what would be useful? It's just another chain. It's just one more chain. Can you see my eye looking strange in this? Maybe the coffee's kicking in. Give myself a headache from looking through one of these. There we go. See, because then if I do... I feel like a... Wait, well, let's make sure this one touches this one, because this one has to be 3 high. So if I do a buffer and another cog, I feel like that there's not another option. No, I hadn't... See, I had put the chain between these two at some point during this whole escapade. But I think I must have been doing it at the wrong height, that I was trying to put it between this cog and this cog. So it didn't connect. But that also makes me believe I could have the chain going between these two, but I never put that at the right height either. Which might make more sense. Wait, so that's on level 1, which I probably shouldn't have done. Maybe... Was that level 1? That was level 1. But nothing ever touches these. I might have to put the chain over to the other two on the left. Or it shouldn't be on level 1 at all. God damn this mechanism. They couldn't have just gone with the fact it was a mysterious statue and it was a ghost. No. Wait, do these go the same way or a different way? If I put a chain between them, they're gonna lock up. Let's get more coffee. For watching a 10-minute YouTube video. The point of the puzzle is just to, get this mechanism working, I guess. So we can just determine that, yes, the statue did in fact not come to life, and actually it was a mechanism that this guy built, maybe for someone else, to kill this man. There's been a moida. There's been a moida. It's just such a strange thing to put it on this side, because this one... Like, that's just gonna lock up.
The chain...
And it says it doesn't fit, so you physically can't do it that way? Because they're both on level 2. But he says it doesn't fit. And to confirm this, let's make sure they're both on level 3. And that they don't fit. Because they don't.
The chain doesn't fit here.
We have 2 options for the chain then. It's left, it's right, or it's top. Maybe I'll allow a confirmation of if the chain is right or top. So at least I know where the chain's going. And then I can maybe slot the rest in after I can confirm the chain placement. Oh, hang on a hot minute. Wait! Everyone hold on to your hats. Ah! They die instantly. They die instantly. Ah, the brain feels great. I knew I'd get there in the end. Yay. And now there's still a safe that we need to open, but do you see what I mean? Look how many cogs this guy has. You're telling me I couldn't come and just gotten a darn cog? Like, what? Well, good to know he did in fact throw a spear. Oh, look at these things. There's keys, there's many a thing in here. Blenders.
It seems we found the key to the safe.
Great, because I don't want to have to be cracking safes open. I just had to deal with a cog puzzle for 20 minutes. This one will be easy.
It's shut tight.
It's not easy, is it? I have to do it in the right order. Oh, wow. Oh, there's one part of the globe. Only one? We need like 3 or 4. I know I'm the chosen one. I remember they said that was just Tekken, and then I can't remember. I think it was just Tekken Uman they were saying. Wants to use me for his purpose. Oh God, protect me. I don't want to die. Me neither, but here we are. And
a piece of a map in metal.
Lovely. Do I need every darn piece of the map to open the... We'll take it. Don't just...
A piece of a map in metal.
Yeah, we want to take that. We need to put that in the globe.
This object...
Yes. Please don't put it back in the safe. Thank you. Take it with you.
This part is in solid gold. It's worth a fortune.
But the bottom half of that's back at the place.
In 3 parts. Only the gold
Did they
is
split
original.
the statue between
Marley
the 3 of
must have
them?
reconstructed the other 2.
You can't just go cutting up artifacts like that.
It's almost daylight. The workers will be here soon. It's time to leave.
It sure is. Let's connect some dots though before we leave. It was definitely the statue. It was an automaton. I'm sure of it. The suspect is no longer small. The son is innocent. Hang on. We're gonna have another possible... Wait, hang on. He did see the running statue. It was a robot the whole time. Bernard Marley's automaton running away on the morning of the murder. I'm sticking with that as my main... I'm agreeing with that. We still have to find out the truth about the temple though. Great. Let's leave. Actually, can I do any more? Was there another clue? Superstition on the calendar. Bernard truly believes that he is the chosen one to do the curse's bidding. I could see that. Yeah. Should we just do it now? Do I even need to go through the rest of this case? I'm pretty convinced on this. And depending what later clues tell me, I honestly might just say he's guilty. I've heard enough. None of them are innocent in this, and I'd like if there was a verdict of just, all 3 of them were involved in, you know, stealing the artifacts or something. I don't know. What's it saying on the quest thingy? Maybe... I guess we could go back to the club. I'm imagining we need all the pieces, though, to open the globe. So... I might just be not needing to come here, but we'll see. halfway through. It's wild how long this one is. Truly. I'm wondering where else it's gonna go. Like, surely we've met all the suspects at this point. Just run through the blood and the grass again. They don't care? You wanna chat or no?
A murder
No.
at my club. What a disaster for our
He's
reputation.
still just wallowing in
I
the
heard
reputation.
that Zacharias was killed by the statue's spear.
I will happily just convict someone straight away. I don't need more information. Can I turn the globe? Ooh. I thought we'd need all the pieces. And then we've got the cog. Beautiful. What if it teleports us through time and space into an actual temple? If he gets on a plane, oh, how exciting. Because if he gets on a plane and we actually go there, I'll lose my mind. We're going in our imagination. Right? It would make all the front pages in this day and age as well. Oh my god, we are. This is all in my imagination. Or they've somehow got some tropical illness that they have put within the globe that I am now hallucinating. This is Indiana Jones. Puzzles! Oh, good lord. Now, is this gonna be like... If anyone saw me play Skyrim, I really set myself on fire many times by doing one of these. Right, what one are we standing on? Standing on a little guy. Do we just want to stand on the little guys? We can't. That's physically impossible to do. What happens if? Okay, well he died on a spiral. So I guess we don't want to go on a spiral. There's a light on this one. Is there a... You wait, I'm just gonna make it through this with no good reasoning how. Okay, so the little squiggles are safe and that one with the light on is safe. Is this one safe? And then... Are we just using these two? And that one's safe. The squiggle to my left is safe. What's the light on? The light's now on all of them, kinda, which is kind of worrying. I'm wondering if the safe ones just have the lights above, because not all of them do. So if that's my logic, I could go for the shell looking thing. I can go for the cross. Is that rectangle one? I didn't see that one. Is that one up there? Well, that guy got burnt there. I don't see a leg. Oh! There's more back here. Are these the same ones? Why is there just a drawing of a guy's leg? I don't know if that means anything. Definitely not the opium. Not with Sherlock, no. Where's the two faces looking at each other? That doesn't exist up there either. Does it? No. That one doesn't exist. I thought we were gonna get shot with an arrow. I wasn't expecting there to just be green smoke that would come from nowhere. Good god. Totally normal! Hello, hello. Welcome on in, raiders. How was your stream? Emperor Lucius, hello. Come and cause all the chaos. I hope you had a lovely stream. Whatever you were streaming. Welcome on in. Wait, let me pause this. We're solving puzzles. We're Sherlocking and we're solving puzzles. Somewhat. You luckily just missed out on me spending like half an hour doing a little cog puzzle. So yeah, you're lucky. You're absolutely lucky for that one. But yes, how are you all? It's not working. Wait.
To arms,
Hang on, let
family,
me do
to
that.
arms.
I'm so, whenever a raid comes in, I feel like I'm so all over the place. There it is. Everyone go follow Totally Normal. Totally Normal is lovely. Good. It is for the greater good. I mean, EP, you got language energy for stream. We started this very EP and I had a late night coffee and maybe I shouldn't have, but here we are and we're rolling with it. I want to finish this case today. I don't think we are, but I'm gonna give it my best shot. You got where it let you skip a puzzle section because you couldn't do it. I keep getting them, but I keep being stubborn. And everyone in chat is very lovely and, you know, says, oh, would you like a hint? I'm like, no, I'll get this, don't worry. And then I put them through half an hour of misery whilst I try and sort it out. But if you're new here, we kind of just play a little bit of everything. Call me Vic, you can call me Sponge, you can call me Vic, Sponge Cake, Vicky, whatever you want. Just, I'm fine with most things. And yeah, we play a little bit of everything. Puzzles, stories, horrors, just whatever, really. But if any of you need to raid and run, feel free to do so. If you just want to lurk and you don't want to chat or anything, also feel free to do so. Just get cozy and yeah, you can watch me. I just got exploded on this puzzle. So get ready for that to probably happen again, because I'm probably just going to start betting on taking a chance on which one's going to explode me or not at this point. I think I've worked it out. I feel like I'm certain the lit ones mean that we're fine. But I don't see some of them up here, so it's kind of concerning. Oh, you can't have coffee? Ooh. I don't think I'd survive without. But to be fair, I started my teen years working as a barista, so I just sipped on coffee all the time. So kind of just, it doesn't do too much to me, but if I have a lot in a day, I will start to really feel it, and I don't like it. Vyongake is also okay, if you would like to call me that. Feel free. Speed Agent, if you have a little peer in our redeem section, there's there might be something that you like down there. Is that one even... That one's not even on here. Am I going the wrong way? He could jump. He could make it across these two. I'm skeptical this one is not okay.
It's all about the greater good. The
greater good. How can this be for the greater good? The greater good.
Everybody?
How can this be for the greater good? The greater good. Shut it!
God, I forgot which way I went. Wait, that one's fine, and these two are fine. Maybe I need to go the other way? But that shell isn't up there. That's the concerning thing, is some of these symbols don't exist. So what am I meant to do about this? Wait, so I went left, left, left onto the cross one. And then maybe I should just draw the diagrams of what's safe and what's not safe. Green castle and greater good. I did, Don. And you know what? It kind of just randomly clicked. And I'd probably look at it again and be like, how did that take you so long to do? But it was a journey, and it was the friends we made along the way, really. Shall I just... I might have to go a completely different way, it's wild. Nobody tells me nothing. No such thing as accidents. Then we could go that way. Yes, go have foods. Thank you for lurking, and thank you for the raid. I appreciate it. Enjoy whatever snack you have. I can't tell. Wait, hang on a second. I can't tell if from here that swirly guy's safe. I think it is, which means I could go this way. I could hop, skip, and jump over these two. I feel like some of them you almost just have to take a punt on. There's no burns on this one. There is now. Jeez. Right, or he got to the second last block. He has long enough legs he could just jump, but Sherlock does not jump. He's too fancy for that. That one's safe. That one's safe. We've walked on that one before. That one? That one's fine, that one's fine. Is the fish, does the fish exist? No. But we're gonna see if the fish does exist. No. Don't stand on the fish. We don't like the fish. This is so close, it's infuriating. That I made it to like this middle part. Maybe I need to branch off here. And I'd like to see, okay, that swirly guy, the like infinity looking symbol does not have a light, so that's not okay. That shell is not on here. Is that the snake? That's just a really poorly detailed snake? I don't think so. The two faces aren't up on the wall either. So I'd kind of imagine that... I can't see that far either. I don't think we can do diagonals either. Are you fine? No. I'm gonna get the notebook. Infinity is not fine. And that little swirly guy was also not fine. The fish, not fine. These ones are fine. These ones are fine. That weird swirly symbol is not fine. Gonna be so obvious. I could just skip this. I mean, I put in a really solid effort for that other puzzle that I think I should be allowed to skip this one. Cause look, I'm one tile away and I think that's alright. I tried the one near the wall. Is this one? No. I'm skipping it. I'm skipping it. If he could, in my mind, he got to that last tile and then he just stepped over it. Because that's all I'd do. If I wasn't sure. I'd just leap across the tile. And again, I did so good on that cog one. I'll give myself this skip. This is for fun and me time. I'm not gonna stress over this game. Oh, lovely. Another test. You know how I said I wanted puzzles earlier in stream? They really listened, huh? I take it all back. What are we looking at? Do you have anything to do with anything? I need my magnifying glass for this. Oh. Oh, are we gonna make little bridges and go to different places? What's that one? Oh, we have to do... Hang on, how do I know when one's been triggered? Sorry, that's loud. That is loud. Wait, so we did... I shouldn't have done that. Has that made it a half? Gotta do it. If I add a half to that one... But there's an upside down half, which I guess means I'd turn the other way. So if I do this half... Do I hopefully go the right way? Oh. Yes. Yes, we do. And then what does this do? Does this just lock in the bridge? Ah, okay. I need to remember which ones I've done. Okay, so we've got... So then if I do another little guy... That should... If I do this little guy, that should get me round, I think. Nah, we just skip. Oh, I'm off by a teeny little smidgen. My math didn't math. If I undo... Let's undo what I just did. My brain hasn't fathomed which way it turns. When I just turned it. You know what? I'm gonna do this one. And then go back on myself by a smidge. Is that math? Or are we going the other way now? okay. If it points to the left, we turn to the right. And if it points to the right, we turn to the left. What if I do a... I need to look at it from the way it came in, but I don't remember which way we came in from. I'm sorry for how loud the spinning noise is. Where's the front door? I think it was just facing that one before. Right, Memphis? That's what I'm thinking. We've had endless puzzles and they really don't want me finding this. Where's the front door? That was the front door. There's not even a little reset button. Because that's never gonna... I need to almost undo everything I just did. And they didn't put that in this. You know, we could do some whack random things. I think if I'd kept track of how many I'd done from the entrance, I would understand how many I'd need to do to get to this part. But I'm just saying, you could step across the gap. In this outfit too. He's in his morning gown. He's so comfortable. Maybe I do a lot of tiny rotations. The left is going to go to the right. And that means if I went this way, we'd go beyond it. If I do enough tiny rotations, I'll end up at the other door. I think. Although, that is now looking roughly like a 90-degree angle. But that could be a lie. But that adds up to that anyway. Hang on. It's half quarters and fulls. Because eventually it will line up with something. I wish there was a reset, because I don't want to skip it because I understand what I'm doing. But there's no way of just resetting it back to the original position to just like restart the whole puzzle, I don't think. No. Because I believe. But it's just now off by the tiniest bit that I can't get it back. I'm gonna turn this wild noise down too. It's too much. We don't need this much rock noise in Aria. That still might be too loud. Not great. I don't have another option. I just do another teeny guy. That's gonna go the wrong way. Hang on. This one. No. Then if I do a quarter. But I'm adamant the two eighths turn into the quarter, and I think it's never gonna line up now. Because it's off on every single door. Like, what angle were we working with? Let's do that again. Hang on. Does that lead to the main door? They need to paint a big red arrow. Start. Because that doesn't line up on that door. But I did a quarter and an eighth to get to the first door. I'm probably gonna skip this, to be honest. Because that doesn't even line up anymore. Who knows what I've done? You saw nothing. You saw nothing? Nobody say anything to anyone about what you didn't just see. Because I'm also kind of like, how important is this temple bit? Is this real? Sherlock, are you qualified for this? Because part of me wants to say that we already know. I feel like I already know who I'm arresting in this case. But do we need to run through a temple? Oh. Yeah, we did. We get bitten by a snake and we die. They really went. Not the boulder roll. They really did just do Indiana Jones, didn't they? Hey Sherlock, do you want to run? In his morning gown. Sorry. I think, oh, you know what? With our little side doors. Did we just get stuck on a branch? How many are there? I'm sorry, this is loud again. Is there another one? Does it just do a circle? That's not how physics works. There is another one. Which, oh! How is it coming up there? How is it rolling up the hill? Is the whole building moving? How is it moving up the hill? And they gave me no music for this? Why? Follow it, follow it, follow it. When does it turn on me? Oh, does it roll back on itself? Is it like a... You went flying. I saw what hole I should have gone in. I was hoping I'd have time. What's this game turned into? This place is so long. Well, now you don't even have to imagine it. Oh. How many doors can I do? Oh god, it's coming back, it's coming back, it's coming back. Give me a door. Did we make it? We made it. That was nonsense. That was absolutely nonsense. What is this game? How many cases did you say were in this? 5? And we're still on case 2? I mean, I'm loving getting my money's worth, but it's just wild to me. We didn't even invite Watson to the temple either. He had to stay behind. Ooh. Well, this is pretty. Super pretty. Why did they bother? Why did they make this one? This one's so long. Ooh. Are you gonna move again? I also see there's blow dart holes. Okay. Okay. This feels like that one Fall Guys level. This is just the one level that I can't remember what it's called. This is just one of these acoustics. What is this? The sound design is wild. I'm so sorry. Isn't this one? Like what? That's why. I didn't realize that was moving with us. Hang on. Wait, we have to go 2, 3, forward. This way. This way, this way. No, you can't. We need to get to the other side. 3 this way, this way, this way. No, I don't want to skip. I'm having a wonderful time in this. minus the sound design being an absolute hoopla. He's so casual about all this too. You could have jumped. If I was in this situation, I would have jumped just because I would have panicked. We're gonna casually walk it. No funny business. I've got this. Do I have to go further? Because that one disappears though. How am I meant to get to the middle? Oh, so these two never move? Oh no. Oh god. What do you mean those two don't? Whoa! I see it, except for one tile. What time is it? Oh, it's only 10:30? Oh, okay. Sure. I'm losing my mind this early in the night. Guys, stop distracting me. I need to lock in for this. Then 2. Then not that way. Then we want to go this way. I feel like I don't want to go against the wall. I'll go this way. This way?
All about the greater good.
The greater good. How can this be for the greater good? The greater good. How can this be for the greater good? The greater good. Shut it!
I'm gonna say it. There's no solution to this puzzle. In fact, this one is impossible. Some might say. And I'm gonna listen to those people. 2. Then this is where I did go in. How did I get to the other side of the... I got this way before. Scooby! Stop! Can I disable the wall? I'm not gonna start moving. Maybe I need to get far this way, because I've gone far that way, and that obviously doesn't work. So I might need to go around to the side. In his straw hat. It's not even straw, it's actually pure gold. Stop. Sherlock, please. I'm not just gonna skip this one. This one's a joy. This sound in my ears is really just scratching at the brain. Because there's not... There's never... Where's the connecting line between this row? There's not one! This doesn't connect! I tried to jump. I was playing a different game for a minute. Because this all goes up to a point. Right, once I leave this first tile, we have to go. Every time. It's always that one. Every single time, it's that one. Wait. But then this one... That doesn't connect, so I have to go... Pressing jump. But there's one that doesn't move that doesn't have bricks underneath it. Because I just saw it. Two. Right. Oh, it does have bricks, but then there's... This has bricks. This has bricks. This has bricks. This has bricks. That one doesn't... Do I have to just serpentine real hard between these? And then it's just straight shot till morning, and then we go this way, and then we go this way. And then kind of duck and weave between these two, and go back, up to the wall. And then these two are safe. This one's safe. This one's safe. This one's safe. We did it. That was a lovely sound. And I hope you all enjoyed it. And if you muted the stream, I wouldn't be offended. In fact, I hope you did for that, to be honest. Because that was so much. I'm gonna stick hard left. I'm doing the puzzle, the maze solution. Favorite post-apocalyptic action role-playing game, isn't it? Well, I mean, that's what it's lacking, really. You found a... Because I'm enjoying this. Oh god, you found a problem with the game for me by saying that. Now, what do we have here exactly? What if I go left? Is this just a maze? Woo! Let's just run. Let's not just run. Okay, so some of these are clear. Is it just... What's the clear ones? They're just above the pillars. But some of these get gas going? Which ones get gas going? Oh! Okay. The faces do gas. But is it certain faces do the gas? Because the other faces look the same to me. Wait, that one did gas. Oh, the ones with the red masks do gas. Okay. I wasn't even near that one. There's one on the behind of this that has gas? That one has gas. They could have painted these a little bit more red. Right, these two are, but then that one's fine. And then that's not fine because there's gas. Are these two fine? I'm gonna get crushed. No. Not. You could mod puzzles. Just for me. Just the puzzles for me. That's a mask. You can't... The field of view, you can't even see them. The only time you haven't muted was watching Pharrell. Bombing in front of a kid doing her homework. Great times. I was editing the 3rd episode of Sims today. That has some great moments in it. Just I don't know what's wrong with my Sims 3 game this time, and I've never really had it duplicating stuff, but it's deciding to duplicate stuff, and it's a wonderful time. I'm really pleased. See, but I can't go this way because the gas. I can go this. No, that one. So I have to go forward and left. This way, this way, this way, and then we're gonna go left. And we're gonna go left again. No, because that's one. So we can't do that. But then we also can't go back on ourselves because we're getting crushed. So we're gonna go left, and we're not gonna go right. So we're gonna go left, and then we're gonna duck even more to the left, and then we're gonna go right at this corner, and then we're gonna go straight, and then we're gonna go hard right, send it, and then we're gonna go left here. And then we're gonna go, right, left, right, right. Keep going. That's a bad boy. These two are fine. This way. This guy's not okay though. I might find a tile away. No. We keep it hard left. Hard left for most of it, maybe. Left, left, duck, weave. That's definitely red, so we're gonna go straight through. Left. I think I went right, but if we go left, these two are jolly, this one's jolly. That one's red. This guy was red though. No, this guy's happy. This guy's happy, this guy's happy. They really had, the sound design just had a fun time making rock noises. Just grinding stone noises. I'm just gonna keep going left. I don't know if it really, if there's dead ends in there. I feel like when we've left this temple, I'm also gonna leave. We've been in the temple for like an hour. And we're still no closer to solving the murder. How annoyed would you be if you were the actual police chief that believed in Sherlock to do this? And he spent 2 weeks running around in random temples, just tinkering with cogs and clocks, and has still got no leads on who did this. And actually, the viable option is that the statue actually did kill the man. Ooh. Duck and weave. I can't run on this because he's... We must run. We ain't getting back to Watson now. Okay. Come on. No more puzzles, please. That's enough for today. That's more than enough. We've done our fix for like every case today, just in puzzles. Indiana Holmes in the fur costume. Oh my god, but wait!
Treasure of Takunuman.
It's gonna be the same thing. Are we gonna swap the statue over? The Indiana like boulder rolling was really something. I wasn't expecting them to just do. I mean, you could be that mad. It's actually pretty impressive that he made that dagger. You know, and if the detective business doesn't work out, then he can just do some forging of stuff. Yeah, I feel like we established they knew.
That Bernard Marley, Sir Charles, and Zacharias all share.
Oh right, we're reliving it. We're not in the actual temple. This is all our imagination. Let's not forget. So we could have imagined a lack of puzzles, but no.
No keyhole or handle.
He said no.
There must be a way.
There must be. You could crawl through that hole. I believe in you. Oh. Oh no. What are these symbols? Oh. Wait. These aren't the same symbols as we've dealt with already, is there? Because if we do the wrong one, our hand's just gonna get eaten alive. What is this? What's the symbol on here? A guy's face looking thing? I mean, this one's calling to me. I'm gonna do this one. He could get a long stick. Use that instead of his hand. No, there has to be something that tells me this. There's there's lights falling in. There's numbered dots and stuff underneath. Are there any that match? 1 dot, 2 dots aligned, 3 dots, 4 dots aligned, 1 dot aligned, 2 dots. There's not just... Are we doing math? What? Don't tell me I have to do math. Is there something in here? I feel like if it was something in here, it would let me look. Also, that looks like the pirate gold in Pirates of the Caribbean. This is my new go-to for Sherlock, is his straw hat, and he's in his lounge clothes with his mutton moustache. I only get changed now if I have to go in disguise. So it's just his, it's giving retired Sherlock now. Are we're not just counting, because that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Is it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 though? What would 2 lines be? 1? No, because 1 dot's there. I'm trying to work out what the line would be. Wait, do I actually... I don't have anything. I can't look in my notebook. It is a bit. What if we just try the 1 dot? Just to establish if that's a starting point. Yes. So to me, I would think it's 1 dot and then 2 dots. 3 dots. I'm feeling like the lines mean... It's kind of feeling Roman numerals-y in a different way. Does that make sense? It does. Or that Watson just forgot to do his washing again. But he's adamant he needs to solve this murder, so he does this. No wonder his daughter wants to stay at Miss Alice's house. Right, so that was 4. So I thought that 5 was maybe going to be 4 dots in a line, but I think 5 is this, as if it was a V. And then 2 lines is 10. So then, a line with, this is making sense currently, a line with a dot would be hopefully 6 and not 9. 6, yeah. Look at me. We're 7. 7. We just counting. Is it because it's just counting? Is it because compared to every other puzzle, this one's felt like I have a way of working it out? 9 and 10. We've made it. We can touch the statue. We see. Ooh, we do see a vision. I get the vibes of the other puzzle. I liked the platform running one where the floor was disappearing. That was a neat time. It felt quite manic and I enjoyed that. Oh, they left one of them to die. And that's why he doesn't have an arm. It's the Beatles. Sherlock's favorite band, the Beatles. And it was all just a dream, and actually there wasn't even a murder. Imagine that. You've escaped the perils of your imagination. Lovely. Love that for us. Where have we... Are we going to tell Watson about this? Did we... Oh, we're still here. We've come to, and we're in here, and we do have some dots to connect, which is how it's so exciting. The symbols from the first main have no meaning? But I don't believe that, because the lights were working up until a point, but then some of the symbols weren't on the wall. And then I wondered if it was a combination of symbols, but that didn't seem to add up either. It's like half symbols were and half symbols weren't. So he just needs to like chuck a little rock on it and just see if it explodes a little bit. Oh, he would want to seek revenge because he got his arm cut off because they all left him to die. That would make sense. We found all the clues in the case. We've made it! Oh, we are finishing this today. What's on my task list? Investigate the murder. We've got everything we need? Crazy. Didn't think we'd get there. Yeah, but like the lights, there were little like slits of light that lined up with if you stood on that tile, it wouldn't explode. So they were the ones I was following up until a point when either a symbol wasn't on the wall or it would explode me because there wasn't a light on it. And there was probably a weird way to go, but I gave up after a while. So I'm thinking that actually, what conclusions do we have? The curse is real. That is not true. Bernard believes in the curse. I need to switch something that it's not. No, he does want revenge, sorry. Blames the expedition members for his fate. Which means the suspect is small. We don't know who that suspect is. But then that can't be true because it is possible to build that. Let me do, there has to be another one. There it is. The person who killed Zach had sufficient physical strength to make a powerful and accurate throw. Albeit as guilty. Used an adult of small stature as the killer as he wishes people to believe that the curse killed Zach and at a later date the other members of the expedition. Oh lord! Hang on, my monitor's turning on. It's aliens. It's Spider-Man. We said it from the start. So I'm thinking. I feel like the fact we found him hiding in a box whilst he was having like someone else shoot arrows at me makes sense that maybe he had someone else do it. But we did see the makings of a statue that was shooting a spear. And I feel like that's the best evidence I have in where the spear came from. And that you did see the statue running away. Which would mean Bernard did it. I can't remember what Albeit said about the curse and stuff. I feel it's Bernard. The X-Man! The X-Man! Jazz it, quick! Adapts his statues as killing automatons in the hope he may become the chosen one. I just can't imagine. I can't remember enough conversations. We spoke to Albeit like once or twice. I can't remember enough conversations with him to establish if he really believed the curse was real. Zack thought he could stop the curse by studying the calendar. They obviously all got in the temple. Did I have that one highlighted? What's other collections? But then part of me thinks that there was club death. Part of me wants to say all three of them were in on it together. If I change some of these, does that just bring me back to the same conclusion? That brings me out to Charles. I think we have the three. I mean, I just have to go with Bernard because he has a statue that can throw a spear in his workshop. And like, what else am I meant to go off? And he built he was doing the globe stuff. But then why was he trying to distract us and someone climbed out the ceiling and he was hiding? Does it not sound like whale music? Isn't it peaceful? Whilst we're just trying to come to the conclusions. They didn't decide to put this in the tomb. No, no, no. No. Now we get to relax and try and figure out what's going on. Yeah, I've done that before. I've reloaded it where I've gotten it wrong, so I've gone back to get the conclusion right, just to see all the endings. He still has ringing in his ears as well. He's seen the light though. He's solved the case in this dream, but he's come out really worse for wear, Daffy. The first one I'm gonna choose is I'm gonna go with my gut that it's Bernard that did it, purely because he has a statue that can throw a spear. And I don't believe he's insane, as this says. I think he was superstitious. But was he? Oh, but was he? But there was a statue missing in Don Albiot's room. But maybe that statue was also made by what's his name? So Charles killed for money, killed under the pressure of being in considerable debt. No, let's go with my gut. We'll see. Bernard. I'm not sorry, man. You can't just make statues that throw daggers and think that I'm not gonna suspect you immediately. The others have more like wishy-washy stories to me. I got the first case right, we can see. But if I do get it wrong, I'll just do what I did in the last game and...
What's happened? Did someone else die?
Oh, did you try and kill somebody else, Bernard?
No, which you know very well. Because you are the killer arm of this so-called curse.
Me? No, I'm not. I don't believe in any of that rubbish.
I have no choice but to hand you over to the justice, Mr. Marley.
Was that it? was wrong. Wait. That was wrong. Imagine if it is just there is a real curse. Wow. Literally nothing. We didn't even ask him about that, but that's a little plot hole. We ran around in a temple for half an hour, but we didn't decide to ask the guy after we broke into his warehouse, hey, why have you made an exact replica of the statue that killed the guy at the clubhouse? What was the point in that? And he had a note that said he was the chosen one. But that might have been someone trying to plant it. Let's go for Albiot and his little friend. Let's go for his little friend. His short accomplice was used as a live weapon. They should be allowed to remain free. Well, I'm not gonna do that one because then we're gonna get fun letters from people, aren't we? No, I'm sorry. You murdered someone. Goodbye. Say hello to my little friend. Do we get to find out who the... Imagine if it was Wiggins.
Mr. Albeit.
I do feel for you because
you're here with
you
your
went through a
son.
hell of a time.
Yes, obviously.
What if it was my daughter?
It involves the police.
I see.
It's not.
Gulliver, go across the road to Mrs. James. This is an adult conversation.
Actually, we're arresting Mr. James too. That hat is too similar to mine.
It's all about the greater good.
The greater good. How can this be for the greater good? The greater good. How can this be for the greater good? The greater good. Shut it!
You are.
Damn, he did have a friend.
Life to death. He's more like a brother to me.
It's clear enough now. You and your
Should have known
accomplice
when he
are
shot
guilty to the
arrows at me,
murder of
huh?
Zacharias Greystone.
They had to pay for what they did.
It makes sense. They
If
did
only
leave you
I'd
to
had
die
the
in a
time
temple.
to get all of them. But Gulliver only did what I told him.
It's for the judge to decide that. But given the nature of judges, I doubt that he will be lenient towards a pygmy who kills an Englishman.
Now look, I could have let them remain free, because I think they probably only would have killed their friends. But they killed a man. Okay. It was Albiot. It was Albiot. Never say sorry for the redeemed. I love a redeem. Yeah. We'll finish this case. Thank goodness. So that was all of stream today doing this case. So that's a 4-hour stream basically, minus the little bit of chit chat at the start. Plus what, the hour and a half maybe we had in the last one. So yeah. Bulky. This looks cool though. Little graveyard number for the next case. Which we won't do, but I'll wait for it to load and then I'll leave. And we'll find a little raid. You're gonna take that off immediately. Next time. You need your morning gown back on. I'm not having you dressed in that weird overcoat. No. But yeah, what a case. What a time. Oh god. OBS is fine. Good lord. All this over a game of lawn bowls and I never even got my prize. I didn't get any kind of monetary reward for being the lawn bowls champion. It was all for nothing. All for nothing. I want more mini games like the lawn bowls. Less temple puzzles. More lawn bowls. Is there a lawn bowl sim? Shall I play a lawn bowl sim? If I find one, that's the next sub goal. That'll be March sub goal is lawn bowl sim. If I can find one. Oh, I know, but he doesn't do it the same as Proro does it. And I think, you know, that's what it's lacking is the hour-long discussion from the detective where he doesn't really reveal anything. Sherlock's more that, I have some information, let's just go with it. But, yeah, I do have someone on my list to raid, another, I think if she's still alive. Which I have been in a few times. She's still alive? Yes, we're gonna go and raid Amanda Speaks, who is also a Lofty partner and who is playing Star Sand Island, which I've been curious of, so I want to go and see what it's all about. I feel like it's kind of a Stardew-esque one. It's a cozier time to go to, so it's nothing too wild. I will grab us our little raid message as well. But yeah, thank you all for hanging for that. I'm glad you enjoyed me just losing my mind over some cogs, I hope. That's the little raid message if you wanna copy and paste that one. But yes, appreciate all of you. Thank you so much for the raids and the follows and for all the lurkings and chattings and just everything as per usual. Mods, welcome back. We missed you. He does. He goes out of his way. He goes so far out of his way. We will be back on Saturday for Outlast 2. We're starting Outlast 2. We played Outlast 1 on YouTube and we're jumping into 2. So that'll be a nice spooky time. It will be at 4 PM instead of 7 PM. There are all the socials if you're new here and you want to find me anywhere else, and the Discord as well. Otherwise though, I will see you in the raid. Appreciate all of you. Have a lovely rest of your week until I see you next. Take care. Goodbye for now.